This is Mustang Football. Brought to you by Advanced Homes and by American Bus Sales. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Neely Insurance and Financial Services. Edwin Evers Pecans. Armstrong Bank. Texoma Tractor. Will Rogers Animal Hospital. And by RCB Bank. This is the Advanced Homes Tailgate Show.
Then U.S. President Ronald Reagan was at the end of a 6-day trip in Europe. He spent time at the Vatican, other parts of Italy. But the stop that made this trip one of the most famous in world history would be on a damp, drizzly day, June 12th of 1987. The speech had been crafted by 30-year-old speechwriter Peter Robinson, penned the phrase Mr. Reagan delivered so eloquently yet so confidently. Standing in the shadows of the Brandenburg Gate of the Berlin Wall, Mr. Reagan offered a brief pause, and then climatic moment of the speech.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
One of the most defining moments of world history in my lifetime. Some 2 years later, in a small rural community on the western plains of Rogers County, the Oologah football team was embarking on the beginning of a legacy. 1988 3A Mustang season was 5-6, losing to Veneta in the first round of the playoffs. The following season, however, expectations were a little higher.
Yeah, that's good.
Mustangs off to a 4-0 start, marching through their non-district, defeating opponents a combined 136-0. It was Game 2 of District 3A3. It was played here at home. The Cleveland Tigers had something to say about our higher expectations. At halftime, the Mustangs were behind. Coach Britt Williams, now his second coaching stint with the Mustangs, gave a speech that the young men in that locker room give credit to changing the trajectory of Oologah Mustang football. It is still famously referred to as the Do You Believe speech. The likes of Tad Jones, Brian Hope, Benny Bolin can quote it for you to this day. Mustangs won that game in double overtime, went on to the perfect regular season 10-0. Defining moments are usually lined with tension, frustration, and adversity. That's what the Mustangs face tonight. And that's what makes these moments so magical.
Welcome to Mustang Football. I am Brent Kellogg along with Todd Brock and a new guy joining us in the booth tonight, Mr. Seth Jackson. Gentlemen, we're on the road as the sun is setting off to the west, and Todd, this is beautiful Friday night football.
It really is. This is a great stadium. I've never been here before. This is a beautiful place.
We're actually on the old home side, so there's lots of space in a relatively nice press box that they've just remodeled.
Yeah.
And looking forward to some football. Seth Jackson, welcome to the broadcast, my friend.
Good to be here. Good to be here on a good Thursday night here in Catoosa.
You might be too young to know who Keith Jackson is.
I might be.
Yep, okay, old ABC broadcast. I'm Keith Jackson. So I'm going to need one of those calls tonight, Todd. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So,
there you go.
Man, we got a lot of work to do. We'll talk about what the Mustangs need to do to win tonight. I really think, playoffs start in a couple of weeks, but your playoff as a team starts tonight. And it's not necessarily a lose and go home, But Mustangs have 4 games left, and you got to win 3 of them to get in.
Right.
And I think Catoosa is one of those opportunities, but don't sleep on them.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, even though they're 0-6, they're similar to us in that they've got a lot of young kids playing. And so we'll see, but we got a great chance as far as on paper. It looks like we're the better team.
All right, going to take a timeout. Come back with our visit with head coach Sam Noble. This is the Mustang Network.
This is Mustang Football.
Dreaming of building your purpose.
Welcome back to the Advanced Home Tailgate Show. Time for our weekly conversation with head coach Sam Noble. And Sam, you kind of look at the statistics of last Friday night against Cushing, and I know you wanted the W, but there were definitely some things to build on coming off of that game. First of all, I feel like we threw the ball really well.
Yeah, for sure. Brock had about 248 yards passing. He still had some errors here or there, but we all did. But we got a lot of dudes playing in spots that they've never played before, or very little. We're still rotating a lot of freshmen, so from that standpoint, I was pretty happy with the overall kids' effort of that.
Yeah, so you had one offensive lineman that had started the previous week,
Yep.
and honestly, those guys I felt like worked really hard in the trenches. Like I
really
kind of anticipated for us to have to scramble a lot, and that 248 yards came from he actually had some time.
Yeah. We had Spencer Harrell was our only returning starting guy, and we had Cade Evers, who was a receiver the week before. Cade Schick, who's mainly just a defensive lineman. Dylan Franklin, Cruz Castaneda, who came in and kind of helped us out. The guys answered the call when we needed them to. Jaden Copeland also rotated into that group. So I was proud of them, giving everything they had, giving some time, and just playing hard.
Kind of post-game evaluation, I think probably the most impressive stat from the Mustangs was we had 1 penalty for 5 yards.
Yeah, that's kind of been a big factor for us all year long, is we'll have a big play and we'll have something that brings it back or something along those lines. So being able to clean it up and kind of keep a rhythm was awesome for us, and it kind of kept us in position to stay on the field or get Cushing off the field.
Let's talk defense for a second, because Garen Dennis has just been a game changer on that. I mean, he's got 48 tackles, and some of that solo, some of that's tackle assists or whatever, to his credit. And then Hunter Shondell has just played with his hair on fire the last couple of weeks. Those two guys are big key players on the defense.
For sure, yeah. They're 2 starting inside backers. They've really, stepped up. Garen's a new guy this year. Played the way we wanted to. Hunter's doing a great job as a freshman. But I also got to give credit to, Uriah Hooks makes some one-on-one tackles on the edge that is really amazing. I mean, just going out there, he's by himself, and if he doesn't make it, it's a 20-plus yard game. If he goes out there and makes it, Maddox has been averaging almost 10 tackles a game the last few games. He's had a couple games with 17 tackles, really flying around. Carter Miller has really answered the call, too. You have a guy who's coming off an injury, hasn't played a whole lot. He ain't afraid to come run downhill and hit you in the face as a kind of a smaller guy. So we've had a lot of guys really play incredibly hard. So I've been proud of them.
So we're 7 weeks in. Let's talk just locker room and the atmosphere and team culture. Who are some of those guys throughout this season? You've won a few games, but also like you've lost one, but they're kind of the cheerleaders of keep your heads up guys. Who are some of those guys that you can lean on that have been leaders in terms of your culture?
Yeah, I think Caden Fisher, you say his name quite a lot when it comes to this, does a great job of just trying to keep the locker room up, leading by example and being that vocal leader. I think Tucker Rogers has done a great job of it here lately too. We asked a lot of him, get more running back reps, still playing defensive end. And then really like the secondary guys I just talked about, Yuri, Maddox, and Carter have done a great job of, growing through this season, and a lot's being asked of them to play the run and play the pass, and they're not afraid to come downhill and hit you. But yeah, those guys have really stepped up, and it's good because we had 3 seniors in that group and 2 juniors, so we got some good junior leadership that's going to lead us next year when they get to be seniors.
You're seeing, I'm calling a lot of freshman names. How important is that for those guys to get quality snaps, real game speed? It's not scrimmage, it's not practice. Yeah. What does that do for the longevity and really kind of the future of your program?
Man, it really puts us a step ahead. It's next year, it's not going to be like Friday Night Lights, big eyes, deer in the headlight. It's going to be like, man, this is just another Friday night. We can get JV reps all we can, but that doesn't match a Friday night energy. So for them to be able to get reps and be productive like they have been, speaks highly for the future of Oologah football.
So we were kind of a mash unit last week. I think we're getting some of those guys back this week. So who can we expect to see?
We'll get Lane Oliver, Terry Daughtry, and Reed Barron back this week, which will be some big offensive weapons and some key guys on the defensive side to really help us, get us going again. I expect to get Alex Laubach probably back next week, which will help shore our offensive lineup even more. So getting those dudes back is huge. We expect to come out and, have a big game against Catoosa.
Well, and don't want to overlook any opponent, but man, we've been through the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Fort Gibson and Cushing both probably battling. It's going to be interesting to see who wins that game. Not to say that games get easier, but you've got some more opponents that are probably closer in talent and roster size than we have. That's in the next few weeks.
Yeah, for sure. We got Catoosa today, obviously, and then Skytook next week. 2 games we have to get that are super important to playoff implications. Skytook has gotten better, so it's not something you can just overlook. They've done. Coach Pearson's done a good job trying to turn that program around over there. So we got to make sure we come out hair on fire, attention to detail, and then you have Grove and Wagner to end the season. Grove's another solid team, just wouldn't beat Fort Gibson. We go out there and compete, and I think with Wagner, I think it gives us a great shot to really secure that playoff spot for sure. So, but yeah, it's all going to come down to how we approach it each week of practice and how we play on Friday night.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
We'll be back with more of the Advanced Home Tailgate Show right after this.
I will tell you the care I've received here at Advanced Orthopedics is wonderful, phenomenal. My knee had just deteriorated where it was bone on bone. Same thing for my hips. Going about my day-to-day activities, whether it was at work or with family, that was constantly on my mind. It affected my ability to sleep, ability to walk. I'm very happy with the staff here at Advanced Orthopedics. I'm so happy with the results that I've received.
Welcome back to the Advanced Home Tailgate Show. Brent Kellogg along with Todd Brock, Seth Jackson. Seth, you actually took a road trip today. Tell us where you went, my friend.
Oh, I went to watch the girls play in state there in Oklahoma City, and let me just tell you, those girls are playing with their hair on fire. They look good. They're excited to be there, and they're super fun to watch right now.
So I think they played Elk City today and had lost to Elk City earlier in the year. But not today, man. Kind of take care of business. 8-4, I believe.
8-4. 8-4 and 7. Great game. Coach Rob, super animated, super excited, and that does a lot of good for the girls. Girls take an early 1-0 lead in the first, and then they just keep their foot on the gas pedal going out throughout the rest of the game.
Man, I love to hear it. The Mustangs on the road tonight. We are at Catoosa, and they have done a great job with their facility, Todd. Man, the field looks sharp. Their press box looks fantastic. And they've done a really good job over here over the last couple of years just kind of upgrading their facilities, which we did a really big thing on Tuesday.
Yes.
And passed almost a $34 million bond. And
That's so
you're going to start to see, hopefully sooner than later, some of the effects of that. Guys, we got a lot of work to do. So let's take just a minute and kind of talk about who we expect tonight to be the starters for the Mustangs. Let's go ahead and start with that offensive line at left tackle. And the good news is we got some of these guys back. We had one starter, the guy on the end there, Spencer Harold, that had started the previous week, but we've got a couple of new guys back. We've got Cade Schick. You've got Lane Oliver. Good to have Lane back. Lane would actually normally play center, but instead they've kind of moved him to that really important position of left guard. Center is senior number 78, Dylan Franklin. Glad to have Terry Daughtry back at right guard, and then at right tackle, Spencer Harold, who's kind of been the healthy one through all of this. And I'm going to be honest, and you just heard us talk about it with Coach there just a second ago. The line actually played really well last week, and Coach insisted that, man, had we have been healthier, last week's game would have gone completely different, and I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. They held up the line so that he could make some passes. I mean, we'll talk about that during the game, but the stats for last week is great.
Absolutely. Let's talk about who we expect tonight to be the starters. And we play a lot of guys at wide receivers, but on the depth chart, that's what they kind of give those guys that honor. And this crew, man, we're glad to see number 5 back in that lineup. You've got Uriah Hooks, Aiden Gaines in there. I expect Aiden to have a big night tonight. Reed Barron and then Maddox DeVilbiss. Man, I'd love to see those guys play with their hair on fire because our quarterback really had a good game passing last week. 248 passing yards. Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yeah, he really did. And, when we talked about it at the beginning of last game, we talked about Aiden having a big game, and he did. And Uriah, of course, and Maddox had that real long, 75-yard pass. So it's great to have Reed back as well.
Let's talk about the backfield. Tucker Rogers has been doing a fantastic job as the running back. And then Brock Lustig, the freshman, that just seems like every game he makes improvement. Yeah, he's young. Yeah, he's going to make some of those freshman mistakes, but every game he's been making improvement. And so that's kind of the anticipated starters on the offensive side. Let's take a look at the defense. At the defensive line, you'll see on the end Tucker Rogers carrying dual roles, running the back as the running back, but also playing on the defensive line. A freshman, Jack Lorette, and then Jaden Copeland there on the other defensive end. At your linebackers, these guys have played with their hair on fire. Caden Fisher, Hunter Shondell, Garen Dennis, and Wade Evers, 3 of the leading tacklers, and part of that is because Caden started the season as quarterback.
Right.
So he's kind of late to that party. But Garen leading tackler, Hunter Shondell the second leading tackler, Cade Evers the third leading tackler. And I expect these guys tonight really to have a good night in terms of slowing down Catoosa and stopping their offense.
Exactly. Well, and it's nice that for Cade, he just gets to focus in on his job on defense instead of having to worry about whether he's going to go in for offense like he did last week.
All right, let's talk about our secondary. And, man, we have bragged on this group, and I think they really saw some great productivity last week. You've got Aiden Gaines, Maddox DeVilbiss, Carter Miller, and Uriah Hooks in the secondary, some veteran guys, and expect them to have a good night. We're going to go live to the stadium and be a part of the national anthem.
Performed tonight by the Catoosa Marching Band. Let's ride.
And the national anthem. Guys, we are going to take a quick time out. When we come back, going to talk about what the Mustangs need to do tonight to win. We'll talk about who you got, all that, and set the stage. The Mustangs are on the road at Catoosa. This is Mustang football.
Dreaming of building your perfect home? At Advanced Homes, we're here to make that dream a reality. Whether you're looking for traditional building or want more control with Cost Plus Building, Brian and his team have you covered. Cost Plus Building puts you in control so you can better manage the cost of your new home.
Advanced Homes specializes in building on private property and is always available to answer your questions. Founded on a family tradition of excellence in construction, real estate, and land development, Advanced Homes is committed to quality workmanship, value, and Christian values.
At Advanced Homes, we embrace your individual style, working to design a home that fits you and your family. With over 25 years of experience, Brian has an exceptional ability to take your ideas and turn them into blueprints that bring your dream home to life. Call Advanced Homes today at 918-855-6597.
Or visit us on Facebook and at advancedhbi.com.
We don't just build houses. We help you build the home you've always dreamed of.
Welcome back to Catoosa High School. Brent Kellogg along with Todd Brock, Seth Jackson, and Todd. Oh, an apology. I was listening back to the broadcast the other day, and I realized I had called you. I have a longtime friend named Todd Parr, who also is a pastor. I called you Todd Parr on the air the other night, and so I certainly do apologize for that. Guys, let's talk a little bit about what the Mustangs need to do tonight to win in our segment we call Keys to the Game. Let's start with the offensive side of the ball, and I just said play it again, boys. Kind of a tag on that because last week they had one penalty for 5 yards.
Yeah, they played a really clean game, and especially with their offensive line being basically rookies. That they didn't hold those kids it was really amazing.
That's right. So my thing is, man, and Coach said, man, we work on that. And last week they saw the fruit of that. On the road can sometimes be a little bit different scenario, but my thought was just play it again, boys. The second thing is keep building. 248 yards passing last week. Let's not lose sight of that. And they did a lot of that through quick out passes to where he just kind of caught those quick guys just in a quick slant or a quick out route and just keep building. Man, it'd be great to have 250 yards passing time.
It would be fantastic. All
right, thirdly, let's talk about balance. You don't want to completely have to sell out on the passing game. I know you want to treat that passing game somewhat like a short run game, but it would be nice since you've got some of your big boys back to be balanced and be able to run that ball between the tackles, run it up the middle. And so I know Coach will do that. I know they're going to want to kind of be balanced in their offense.
Exactly. Well, we've been having trouble with that running game with Sam out. We've had to kind of make some adjustments, and I think tonight's going to be a big game for them.
Let's talk about the defensive side of the ball of what they need to do. I feel like my first key was I just feel like this is secondary day. I really feel like they are due tonight to have a big game. I really feel like there's some great opportunities for them that maybe they can, if we can get some pressure on a quarterback. And so I'm kind of expecting the secondary. They've been due.
Yes. A couple interceptions would be awesome.
Absolutely. The second thing is tackle well. I feel like they did a pretty good job of that last week, Cushing, big, fast, strong, and they did enough to slow them down to let help get there, and I think tonight the defense really needs to try to just kind of tackle well, if you will, and don't let anything behind you because Catoosa is going to try to beat you with some big plays.
Right. Gang tackling is going to be very important.
All right, lastly, I think the Mustangs need to just minimize mistakes. Again, we talk about the penalties, but on defense, man, don't give them a break. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them off the hook. If you've got them third and long, don't jump off sides and, just kind of minimize mistakes. Man, you're at week 7, and so it's time. It's time for the broadcast crew to be better. It's time for the football team to be better. And so I don't know if you caught what happened down on the field with the coin toss.
I didn't.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. I was so enthroned in talking about our keys to the game. Seth, let's talk to you for just a second in our segment called Who You Got. Who do you think tonight the Mustangs can kind of lean on and have a big night tonight? Who you got?
I got Uriah Hooks for tonight. He's a player who's an offensive and defensive threat. He's really good at making the open field tackles. Takes the right angles. He's a game saver on defense, but he's also the same guy on the offensive side of the ball that can break one for really, really good yardage.
Here come the Mustangs out on the field in that all-white yet a Vegas gold helmet, and, man, they look sharp tonight. And I know the locker room is glad to have some guys back because they came out of Fort Gibson, a MASH unit, and last week, quite frankly, I felt like the Mustangs put up a whale of a fight. Second quarter is kind of what bit us. If you could take the second quarter out of that, it was a much different ball game.
Yeah, well, and my who you got for this week is going to be the offensive line. Getting those 3 big boys back is going to really, really help us to be balanced is what's one of the things that you mentioned in the pregame. We really need to have a good, solid rushing attack. And so with those bigger guys in there, with the veterans in there, I'm hoping that we can have a good run game.
Man, my who you got, I'm leery because I've picked a couple of guys to have who you got, and then they got hurt in that game. So maybe, Seth, I don't do a who you got. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with Garen Dennis. He has, he has really been an incredible part of this team. You can see up on the screen kind of our defensive stats. Darren has 29 solo tackles, but he's helped with 48 total tackles. You see Hunter in second spot there, Maddox DeVilbus, and then Kate Evers. And so who you got tonight is I'm going to go with Garen Dennis in that linebacker spot where he just really kind of quarterbacks that defense, if you will. So the Mustangs will get the ball to start the second half. So they are set to kick this one away. Go ahead.
No, I was just getting ready to say that. It looks like we won the toss and elected to defer.
Man, I'm ready for some football. I really do feel good about tonight. The Mustangs feel good about tonight. Ben Hogue he was injured a little bit early in the season, but he is with us and in the roster tonight, so he will be kicking this away. Seth, any final thoughts before we play football?
Good, clean game. I think that's what we need, and I think we'll come out victorious with that.
It is fall break, and there are folks here, there, and everywhere. I mean, softball is in Oklahoma City. Kick goes to the left side of the field. He's got a little bit of a seam. Going to get a pretty good return for the Indians out. I think they're going to spot him down right at the 30-yard line, so they'll take over first down at 10.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna start out with this 3-4 defense. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some good pressure on this quarterback. Way to stay at home. Way to stay at home, those outside guys.
Number 22, Junior Brown for the Indians. Run down by number 17, Hunter Shondale.
Tried that little misdirection, and we were able to stay home. Pass. Just over his outstretched hands.
Man, I told you, Catoosa's going to try to beat you deep. Kind of a play there. They threw it to Devin Johnson, then he'll complete the pass to Bryson Jimenez. And, man, didn't even get a first down, and they put points on the board. And Mustangs really got themselves in a hole early. It's okay. If you're Catoosa, you're going to want to score early and score a lot because Mustangs probably do have a little more depth than you do and maybe even a few more skill players. And so an opportunity here. I was saying that secondaries do, and they'll get – all right, so Catoosa kind of in a wonky
kind of
formation.
A swinging gate there for a minute.
That was really popular in the mid-'90s. You remember that?
Yep, I do. We even did a little bit in the early 80s. It's a good kick.
All right, the extra point is good. So the Mustang offense now has their opportunity to kind of come out and answer. It's the beginning of a game, Todd. It's kind of where you plan some of your early stuff. You got that script. A lot of times teams, they will practice and drill those first couple of possessions so you can go fast.
Right.
And you want to take advantage of that before their coaching staff kind of figures out what you're doing. You want to. That's honestly why in football games a lot of points are scored early. You know, those first 2 or 3 possessions for each teams, and then everything kind of calms down. It's chess match. Coaches go, okay, well, if you're going to do this, we're going to do that. So really be great for the Mustang offense to come out strong.
Yeah, we really need to. And I think setting up the rushing attack, I think is going to be really important because that's going to allow then our quarterback to be able to have some time then. You know, that running game, boy, it's really important.
All right, Mustangs usually have 3 back deep. Catoosa's not even going to try to send it to him. Going to let that go out of bounds. That will greatly benefit the Mustangs, and they will start with good field position.
It's an illegal procedure.
Hear the sounds of the Stallion Battalion in the background. Not marching tonight, man. They've actually last weekend went to OBA, competed. I believe they finished 7th in state.
Yes.
I think musically, because they give you 3 or 4 different categories, musically they finished really, really, really high. But wasn't enough to go along with the other stuff. But, man, just great to see that band every year getting better, scoring higher. All right, handoff to Tucker Rogers around the right side.
Don't block in the back. Nice run.
Good hit, too, from Tucker saying, not my house, baby. Gain of about 6, I believe, going to put you in second down situation with good field position.
Yeah, and, Maddox did really good job with keeping his hands off the back. I mean, he was behind the guy, and he showed some discipline there, not getting in his back.
And it is a beautiful night. This is peak.
Really is. Look at the Hard Rock, man, over there. Wow.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It is
beautiful.
beautiful.
This is peak Friday night football. 2 receivers to the far side, just going to hand it between the tackles. We talked about that in the pregame. They want to establish some run. They're going to say he's just a little bit short of the first down, but your 3rd down and inches coming up, Seth. And so far, that's what you want to do is stay on schedule.
Darren playing that H position is being our lead blocker the last 2 plays.
I don't want to block him. I don't want to block him.
So we'll kind of watch him and see if he leads us to the ball.
3 receivers in the set for the Mustangs. Quick out to Aiden Gaines. Going to make
Nice
a guy
move.
miss. He's going to get the first down and stay on his feet. First down and 10 coming up for the Mustangs.
Nice movement out there. And see, that's what we need. Get him in space. He's talented enough. Get him in space. Let him do his thing.
And I think the Mustangs have more people in the stands than Catoosa does.
You know what? I was thinking about that during the pregame. I thought, man, oh man, are they going to get any people?
All right, 3 receivers in the set. Kind of an option play. Jackson will just keep it. Not much there. Actually, I think he's going to lose about a half of a yard.
On that one, the defensive end didn't commit, and so in that position, he needs to go to that defensive end and then make the decision to pitch or keep it. And in that case, the guy stood still, so he didn't get. Our quarterback didn't even press him enough.
Ball's at the Catoosa 39-yard line. Brock going to roll out.
It's open
He's
across
got
the middle.
Baron Reed. Man, just not much there.
It's nice to see Barron back there, though.
Yeah, good to have him back in the lineup.
Do we know what his injury was?
I did. Forgot.
Okay.
And good hands from him. You see there on the instant replay. Brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs. All right, big 3rd down. You've been able to move the ball. Pass going to the right side to Maddox to Vilbus. Overthrows him just a little bit. I would speculate Mustangs may go for this. I mean, Tucker's the punter.
Yeah, he's going to punt.
Yeah, they're going to swap him out. Mustangs are going to punt.
Going to try to pin him deep in here.
With 8:24 left to play in the first period, Mustangs were able to move the ball, even able to run the ball a little bit between the tackles. Just a couple of plays kind of set you behind the chains. And so here we go, 4th down and 10. The Mustangs will punt this one away. Ooh, good punt. Good punt. Oh, yeah, it's going to take a Mustang bounce and stay out of the end zone. How about that?
Good job. Special teams.
Catoosa wanted to let that run into the end zone, and it looked like it was going to, and it just, the way that ball bounced, it kind of bounced the Mustang way. And so Catoosa will come up 1st down and 10. I believe the ball's on the 3-yard line. Catoosa kind of in an all black with pink numbering look. White helmets.
Quite different from their green uniforms.
Their quarterback is actually in the end zone. He's just going to keep that. I don't think there's much there. Good Mustang defense there to make that stop. You hear Jackson, I was just fixing to say his name, and he actually has amassed some tackles. He would be about 4th or 5th on that defensive stat sheet, and just kind of came around the corner. The line clogged it up enough. He was able to get his hands on the quarterback and bring him down. So maybe a gain of a yard.
Nice play in there. You know, our interior linemen have been holding up pretty much all year. They've not been getting blown off the ball. I've been really impressed with that.
Devin Johnson, the ball carrier, going to pick up a couple, brings up a 3rd down and long situation, 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 8 coming up.
Need to hold them here. Make them punt out of the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. They're kind of in a risky situation. You're Catoosa. You'd love to run to get that 1st down. You don't want to throw because it's just a pick 6 risk, if you will. 4 receivers in the set. Mustangs show a blitz. Quarterback's just going to keep that.
Nice job.
Just don't think there was a lot there.
Nope. That's called like a controlled blitz. You know, Guerin was in there ready to go, but then when he saw that
Hunter Shondell, right? Yeah, Guerin slows him down, and Hunter finishes that thing, and that's what we talk about. Just get your hands on him, slow him down just enough to let your teammates come help. Big defensive stand for the Mustangs. 4th down and 3.
Should get some good field position out of this one.
The Mustangs have a return man at the 50. A low snap. He'll get it off. It's going to bounce. And Aiden's going to try to make something happen. Guerin's going to make a block for him. He'll get down to the 30.
He's still
going.
See
a flag, which makes me a little bit nervous on a return because sometimes you can kind of catch a guy at an awkward angle. It makes you wonder if it's going to be a block in the back. We will wait. The white hat will call the signals to the far sides who have a little bit extra work to do to kind of follow him. And sometimes it's hard to see what he does, but we will watch for the official indication. Yeah, just kind of a weird angle. So the first penalty tonight for the Mustangs, but it doesn't put you behind the chains. It's not like a holding. You in this situation, you're 1st down and 10. And so it just kind of moves where your original line of scrimmage is. Seth, what's your thoughts so far on what you've seen?
I think we look pretty good right now. We just got to settle in just a little bit. We ran the ball well between the tackles there on that first possession. I think we do a little bit more of that. We can get our passing game involved later.
Big possession coming up for this Mustang offense. Man, they've got everybody in the set, nobody in the backfield, and I would imagine, they're going to use that a lot tonight with the receiver in motion. Aiden Gaines going to kind of cut back up the middle. Boy, he got so deep in the backfield, he had to get 7 yards, just kind of get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him around the edge, but getting it to him that deep is tough.
I would do that a lot. I would Maddox, who's got some speed, Yuri that's got some speed, just all night long, seeing it because it's confusing the defense, and it's going to force them some eye discipline. The Tucker back in the backfield with 3 receivers in the set for the Mustangs. 2nd down and 8 coming up. And off to Tucker around the left side. Made a guy miss down to the 30. See where they spot the ball. I believe he's going to be a little bit short.
Yeah, I think he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Man, was able to kind of step out of that. Boy, that guy shoestring tackled him, but puts you in 3rd down and 3 coming up. And that's a long 2.
Yeah, it is.
It's where you want to be. That's on schedule. That's very 3rd down and manageable coming up for this Mustang offense with 4:58 left to play. 3 receivers in the set, and they've got 9 seconds to kind of change the play. Be curious to see if they can get it done.
I think this is a 2-down territory right here.
Hand off to Aiden. Up the middle. He got it. 1st down to the 20, down to the 10, knocked out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Nice play.
I love it. Creativity from the Mustang offense, bringing that receiver around in motion. 1st down and goal coming up. You need this one. Man, you need to put these points on the board.
I'd like to see him run it in here.
Man, wouldn't that be fun? Like, just hand it to Tucker and just move the line of scrimmage just to prove to yourself that you can.
Oh, we got timeout here. Timeout, Oologah.
We're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back with the last 4:37 of the first quarter right after this.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
And here we go. First down and goal from the 5. Mustangs took a timeout to talk it over. You want to make sure you get this one in.
Little Wildcat.
Yeah,
formation.
Wildcat with Aiden. He's down.
He's
and
in. He's in.
Stampede touchdown.
It's a good play. Good seal defense right there, or on the end there.
Ain't it grand, baby? All right, here we go. Mustang's going to add one. The kick is good. We're tied at 7 with 4:32 left to play. Todd Brock, your thoughts on that possession?
I love it. Get the ball into your playmakers' hands, and that's what they did.
Seth?
I love it.
You're good luck.
Maybe. Hey, I love this. Running the ball, they're getting creative. They're not doing the same thing over and over again. You can really appreciate that.
Our band may not be marching tonight, but they sure are making a lot of noise.
They sound good.
They do sound good.
I'll tell you
I love it.
This crew has worked tirelessly. Man, I've had a blast. Home games are fun because they're a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? But when we get in that 15-passenger van and teenage boys doing what teenage boys do, I don't even know what game they were playing. They were doing something. But man,
they're playing hide and seek last week.
We got back a couple of nights ago. And They
to be young again.
I don't have that kind. I'm not playing hide and seek at the football stadium at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can just catch me because I can't outrun them. Mustangs are set ready to kick it away with Ben Hogue doing the kicking duties. Glad to have him back from his injury. They'll take that about the 6-yard line. Had a good return. Their first return, he slipped through a couple of tacklers. I believe number 3 was the return man, Devin Johnson. So Catoosa will take over first down at 10. Really like for your secondary here to kind of correct what you allowed in their first possession. I know we got to stop, but just it's secondary day. I'm going to go back to that. It's secondary day. And want these guys really to have a good night tonight. I'd love an interception. I would, and they're due. That's my whole point. Secondary is due. 4:25 left to play. First and 10 coming up for the Catoosa Indians with a tight bunch. Like they've got everybody right there at the line of scrimmage.
They're coming this way.
Kind of a pitch out.
Probably going to be a holding right there on our defensive end.
Wait to see what the white hat will call. Or did he already make the indication?
He hasn't made an indication yet.
He's trying to get out of the way, so I see.
Yeah, holding.
Yeah.
Usually when that umpire throws it, that's usually what it is. Or maybe hands to the face.
And that whole, so it's good for your defense, but man, for an offense, that setting you sometimes 8, 9, 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and now you're first down and 20, if you will.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a big penalty.
They're kind of in a spread set. Quarterback under
Good
pressure.
job.
Big sack there by Jax Littlepage.
That was fantastic.
Went unblocked.
Man, just didn't give that quarterback a lot of time. That pressure, if you can continue to do that, that will help you towards the middle to end of the second period and certainly in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we're resting Aiden at least this first beginning of this this drive, so he's getting a little bit of a blow.
All right, man in motion. Quarterback rolls out right. Got a receiver. Didn't even get back, I believe, to the original line of scrimmage. I think he's going to pick up about 8.
Number 10, Cameron Pratt.
So that's going to bring up a third down and long situation for this defense.
And they flooded that zone.
Stepped out of bounds at the 23, bringing up a third down and about 13 for the Indians.
And it's taking a minute for this first quarter to play out. But with 3:05, clock is ticking. Quarterback under pressure. Oh,
yes!
Yeah.
Who is that got that ball?
I think it's Jack's little page right there.
Great play.
man. So they made him miss, put him under pressure.
Good hands. Good hands.
You like apples? How about those apples?
Yes,
Turnover
yes.
for the Mustangs. Woo!
But Jackson's going to be a player. He's just a freshman. And he's showing a lot of potential.
Come on, Mustangs. You've been able to run the ball. Let's just play smart here. Play balanced offense. 1st and 10.
It's a good tackle there.
Run by number 32, Tucker Rogers.
I don't think there's maybe a gain of a half a yard. Seth probably has the better vantage from where he's sitting.
I think we actually lose a half a yard on this play.
Okay.
Bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Mustangs.
Here we go. 3 receivers in the set. Aiden Maddox to this side, I believe.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of trouble there. Man, I think
somebody went the wrong way.
Just missed a block, if you will.
Somebody went the wrong way. I think he was supposed to hand off.
Yep. All right, Mustang's going to lose.
Number 16, Brock Lustig.
Wow. Loss of 3. So 3rd down behind the chains. You definitely in 4-down territory here, but you'd like to be able to pick up this 1st down, and you'd really like to be able to finish this drive. Going to probably test the leg of Ben Hogue tonight.
He's there.
He's there.
Good route. Good
and
route.
That's where he is just so
Oh, did he
special.
get in? Nope.
No, I think he's going to say he was short.
You know, that was a great route, and he threw the ball before he had cut. That's perfect timing.
3, 4, 5, 6 guys got their hands on him. Aiden wanted it.
Boy, he was close. Wouldn't surprise me if they went for that Wildcat again. Well, he's looking out. It's going to go split.
1st down and goal coming up for the Mustangs. Man in motion. Over the middle.
Great play.
Nobody there. Steve Barron. Touchdown,
Look at that.
Mustangs.
Now that was a play right there. Good job, Brock. Wow. Barron just snuck out there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a beautiful play. Kudos to coach who drew that up.
Ball down, kick on the way, and the Mustangs
good.
Add 1 on top, 14-7. Guys, it's been a minute. It's been since the Miami game since the Mustangs have been on top, but we'll take it with
absolutely
a minute and a second left to play on the clock in the 1st quarter.
That was a great drive, you know. I mean, we had a couple plays where we seemed to get behind the sticks, but we kept our composure, and those last 2 plays were really nice. But Seth, our offensive line look like they're holding up pretty good so far.
Hey, I like it. They look good. You're who you got. they doing their job tonight. They look good out there.
You're the lucky who you got.
I guess so.
I get them hurt. Yeah, I mean, in my conversation, and we had a little bit longer coach. He was actually late to class. We had a little bit longer coaches show this week just because, I mean, you always want the W coming out of the Cushing game. And, I mean, they were down significant key players like Micah Chang, who's huge to this roster, Sam Hogue, that's huge to this roster. And we're really happy with how those younger guys that had their opportunity to play, so it gives you hope for the future. And the Indians will return that out to, looks like, the 30-yard line. First down and 10 coming up for Catoosa.
Absolutely. I think Coach is really pleased with where this team is. It's not, the wins, losses is not where he wants it, obviously, but I think he's seeing some things happen on his team that he's really proud of.
Well, and they have as a coaching staff, they have a strategy. They have a plan of where they want to go in terms of working with and even all the way down to the little Mustangs and starting some of those conversations with those coaches of, hey, how can we help? And
good pursuit.
End around the right side. I think he's going to pick up about 5 on the carry, so I think that's going to bring up a second down and 5.
And Ben is out there on defense. He's playing this right corner.
They will have to snap it. There's 5 seconds difference between the game clock and the play clock. So Catoosa will have to snap one here. Second down, 5 coming up. I think he just kept that up the middle. Going to get close. I don't know if they'll push him across. I think he's going to be about a yard short, Todd.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like they're going to set him at the 39-yard line.
We're at the end of the first period. Going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more Mustang football right after this.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Kind of a beautiful view right there. You can see the LED light show that I think is constantly the hard ride. And you want to talk about something that changed a town.
Yeah.
That changed a town. I mean, Catoosa's sitting here in a really nice football stadium, and just the economy that thing alone brought to.
I remember when there was nothing out here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mustangs on top by 7 as we're getting ready to start the second period.
Also go support your Cherokee Elementary.
Boy, they like it hot in Catoosa.
They're providing face painting for $1.
Well, they got it loud, don't they?
Got it loud. Even their music pregame, they liked it hot. So
this is a big play here if we can hold them.
All right, 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Catoosa Indians as they'll now move left to right on your YouTube screen. Handoff, he was met right there, but I think he fell forward to get that Catoosa first down, so that'll move the chains. Kind of gives your defense an opportunity to reset. They're not across midfield. Kind of another set of downs. You have an opportunity to just kind of hold them back, if you will.
Brought down by number 4, Aaron Dennis. Indians will have the ball first down and 10 from their own 40.
Our outside linebackers so far have been doing a really good job of keeping everything inside.
Thanks to Armstrong Bank, working right along beside you more than 100 years. One of our great Mustang Athletic sponsors. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. I think Catoosa.
No, we got it. Oh, they're
going to call that a pass.
Yeah. They're saying that even if it's underhanded, A shovel pass is an incompletion. That's why that's a safe play.
What do you call a handoff? No, I'm just. No, I'm just. I'm talking to the official here. So
the literal is that you got to take it out of the hand is a handoff.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, he kind of pitched it to him, incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up, incomplete.
Kansas City Chiefs do that a lot, don't they? Oh, you got a holding out there, looks like. Let go of it. Good tackle.
Pick up about 6-7 yards, I believe. 6-7. My camera guys are dying laughing. I've been waiting all night for that.
I still don't understand that. I'm old, I guess.
Let's go back to the hide and seek conversation. Seth, how many times a day do you hear 6-7?
What the heck?
Too many. Seth is one of our vocational agriculture teachers, FFA. They have been busy in fair season and showing season, and if anybody's more ready for fall break, it's definitely the FFA teachers. A little trickery around the left side.
Nice tackle.
I believe he's going to be short. Going to bring up about 4th and 1. Seth, you guys don't have much time because you will soon head to the National Convention in Indianapolis.
Yeah, we leave on the 28th, I believe. Off the top of my head, be in Indianapolis for about 4.5, 5 days. It should be a really good time. We have 15 students crossing the national stage, which is super, super cool for us.
That is
awesome. Some of those kids, they're competing for a national championship. And, man, best of luck to those students that have worked hard to.
Watch for a fake.
All right, 4th down and 2.
Because he is a rugby style. Oh, no. We got him.
Yeah, just ran right smooth into him. That one's coming back, my friends.
It'll be a 1st down for him as well.
Yep. Yeah, because he was 2 yards.
Yeah. I don't think they'll call a roughing. Well, I guess, wait a minute, I think in high school there is only one. There's not a 5 or a 15. It's only a 15.
Wait for the white hat to make his call. So it's a running into.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we
go.
So I couldn't remember if it was the rules are different on college and pro and high school. I get them mixed up sometimes.
I do too. Had a fun conversation today with Oklahoma State's own Dave Hunziker.
Oh, yeah.
Who is the voice of the Cowboy Radio Network. And had him on our podcast. Chris Kaiser with FCA, longtime FCA guy. And Dave is just a great human.
His pistols firing cracks me up.
Mm-hmm. That and Goodnight Vienna.
Yeah, where did that come from? Is he French?
We've got Garen's helmet flew off.
I think it may have been hit off.
Yeah, maybe so. That means, though, he has to come out for a snap.
Yep. The only reason that wouldn't happen is if there was a foul on there, that somebody grabbed his helmet, then he wouldn't have to come off.
Freshman Baylor Hall will go in for him. A lot of freshman names this season. Guys getting very good counts on their snap count, if you will, to kind of help them get ready for when it's their turn to lead. Man in motion. Quarterback across the middle to the big guy, and it's going to take a couple to bring him down. I believe he's going to get the 1st down. Number 42, tight end for Catoosa. That's Kyler Rogers.
Pass complete to number 42, Kyler Rogers.
And he's just a big target.
After getting the 1st down, brought down by number 3, Isaiah Catoosa.
Mid-America Feed, the highest quality livestock feed and service right in Talala, Oklahoma. Appreciate them sponsoring our halftime show. Handoff up the middle. Good run. Going to pick up enough for the 1st down. Number 3, the ball carrier for Catoosa. Here's his name on the PA system, Devin Johnson.
Just a junior, 6 foot 190.
So there's we'll be watching scores tonight because I believe Cushing Fort Gibson play tonight. Correct?
No, they don't. I was wondering about that earlier. No, Fort Gibson plays Skytooth. They're up 14-6.
Okay. Hand off to number 3 up the middle.
Grove is up on Miami 15-6. And Cushing's up on Wagner 14-0.
So most likely, quite frankly, it might be Groves to win.
Well, Grove beat Fort Gibson. Cushing beat Grove. So the Fort Gibson-Cushing game will be a big one. If Cushing wins that one, then they'll be the champ.
And so there's kind of I'm going to use a Talala term, cluster schmuck, at the top of 4A3 between Grove, Fort Gibson, and Cushing. Kind of a bobbled pitch.
Last week I was talking to one of the guys from Cushing, one of the administrators, and he said that Grove is actually bigger than Fort Gibson, which I was having a hard time believing.
Yeah, Grove has looked pretty impressive. And so quite possibly Grove and Fort Gibson will be fighting it out for that top spot. Cushing wants something to say about it. I felt like Fort Gibson was a little bit better than Cushing when we played it.
So did I. But Cushing beat.
Ball's on the ground. We got it.
Sure do. Good play.
So they got to him. Oh, man. I think Maddox kind of was the disruptor. Ball on the ground. Mustangs capitalize on a turnover here. And, man, you want to turn this into money.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
I felt like Fort Gibson was as good as the Claremore-Collinsville teams we faced.
I agree. I felt like they could beat both of those teams.
Yep. And off to Tucker Rogers.
And yet Grove beat them. So
right.
It's just crazy.
Right. Anything can happen. That's why they play the game. They don't just let the stats do the working. Gain of 6, I believe. Second down, long 4. Scoreboard says 5. Handoff up the middle.
Run up the middle by number 8, Carter Miller.
Carter Miller getting his opportunity to carry the ball.
Brought down at the Mustang 26 by number 22.
Good work by that offensive line, kind of creating a gap. Should be enough for a Mustang first down.
We're talking about that Grove-Fort Gibson game last week. Grove beat them 29-28. So it was a real tight game.
First down and 10. Jackson with his legs. Good carry on the play. Good ball security as well. Puts you in second down and great position. Sorry, I was looking at the instant replay.
I'm sorry.
No. Back to the Fort Gibson conversation. So you've got a little bit of a cluster schmuck with Grove, Fort Gibson, Cushing, maybe in that order.
Yeah, with Skytook, Skytook's still they're still strong. I think they're 5-1.
I think Skytook's beatable for the Mustangs. I really do.
Yeah, they're 5-1. They're playing Fort Gibson tonight. They're down 14-6.
Okay. So that means then there's that fourth spot because 4 teams per division or district, if you will, make postseason play. So you have Wagner, which is weird to me.
Right.
That Wagner's not in that 1 or 2 spot. Dale Condit, longtime head coach, now coaching at Wagner. Wagner at Sand Springs tonight.
Muskogee.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, he was at Wagner at Muskogee. You have Wagner. You have Skytook. You have the Mustangs. And so that really won in that 4th spot.
That'd be really important for us to get there. That would be a great season.
So we still have Grove and Wagner to play. We still have Skytook at home next weekend, which is senior night, which we will recognize. It's our last home game of the season.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow.
And then Mustangs will close out the season on the road. All right, Brock wants to throw it. Got a man. Made him miss. He's down the left sideline, brought down, but he will get that first down.
He said he stepped out of bounds at the 45. It's still a first down, though.
Yep, sure did.
Brought down at Indian 45 by number 6, A.J. Kip. Mustangs ahead of the ball, first down and 10.
So the Mustangs have 3 games left. They got to win 2 of them.
Yeah, if we can win this one, then yeah.
You're going to need to beat Wagner Sky-Tooth.
A run by number 1, Aiden Gaines.
That's still a lot in front of them.
After gaining 3 on the play,
But also, like I said in the pregame, postseason doesn't start for a couple of weeks, but you got to have tonight. I mean, really, your Indians. I mean, beating Catoosa is one of your best shots.
Right.
I mean, it gets really tough. I mean, Grove is going to be a really tough opponent. Anything can happen, right?
Sure. He got off again. He doesn't have to touch anybody.
Something he's doing in his snap count.
Love it. Not quite for a first down yet, but pretty close. Second down and 2.
All right, second down and 2 for the Mustang offense. Reed Barron, his second pass of the night.
First down.
That will pick up a first down. Good little pitch and catch here. Man, Brock's looked really good tonight.
Yes, he has. He's on point.
They kind of simplified the game for him. Didn't want him trying to make 4 reads.
Well, kind of coming off of what he did last week, those 2 reads, 1, 2, and out.
Seth, when you get a shot, look at Johnny, our statistician's monitor. See if he can give you a passing yards in the first half here with 4:54 left to play. Ball's down at the 34-yard line.
A total of 60 passing yards so far right now.
I'll take it.
Oh, just missed him.
Just a bit outside. Hey, let's look at the schedule. Kind of take some of my guessing out. So you still have Sky-Tooth, Grove, and Wagner. You need to win 3 of those.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you need to beat Catoosa. Sky-Tooth's looking good. We kind of early in the season thought that might be. And so your best path to the playoffs is Catoosa, Sky-Tooth, and probably Wagner.
Yeah, which is weird to think about.
But I think it depends on your health.
Yep, I think it's accurate.
Depends on your health. And so there's a timeout on the field. We're going to just stay here for a second.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the playoffs. Here we're only in week 6, week 7. I guess it's 7, isn't it? And every game from here on out is kind of a do or die for us.
Yeah, this is a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? If you don't win this one, it's going to be really hard. You're going to have to beat Grove. Anything can happen. Little Mustang magic. We painted on the buses for a reason.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Man, appreciate the Mustang faithful tonight for being here.
We do have a lot of our softball fans that are usually here.
Got a
down
message,
in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, from Lauren Stauffer, one of our school board members, her and Coach Paya taking a spirit bus to the softball game tomorrow. They are leaving at 10:30 from the student parking lot at the high school.
Well, that'll be fun.
Going to stop at Brahms. I'm a fan of Brahms.
Me too. Good run, Carter.
Good job by Carter Miller. See where the spot. He may be close enough for the first down. I think they're going to mark him just a little bit short.
Yeah, looks like it.
Carter Miller for the Mustangs.
If you'd like to do that, be at the school parking lot 10:30. Bring money for Brahms. First 25 kids will have their ticket paid for by the Softball Booster Club. And if you'll send Coach Paya an email or a Parent Square message if you plan to go,
that's a great idea.
Help. Man, that's awesome.
Those volleyball girls were so close, weren't they?
And off up the middle.
They had a great season, too.
Oh, absolutely. Man, I tell you what, not this past season, but 2 years ago, girls won for a soccer state championship.
Yep. I think that was just last year, wasn't it?
No, they didn't win last year's year before.
Okay.
They came in kind of as expected as the favorite and weren't able to get there. But baseball looks good. Volleyball had an incredible season. I've got some of that I'll talk about at halftime coming up. Coach Paya just kind of sent me some of their accomplishments, and it really probably – I mean, we had a state champion softball team way back in the day. How about that?
Oh, just barely.
Incomplete.
Uriah was hurt on that last long play. We fell down there. He looks like he's up now. He was on the trainer's bench for just a moment. He looks like he's ready to go back in now. That's good news.
Isaiah Quintero is the intended receiver. American Bus providing transportation needs for 9 to 90. Appreciate their support of Mustang Athletics. And Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma, trusted for their experience and chosen for their care. Appreciate their investment in our kids.
Oh, good catch. Nice catch.
I believe that will move the chains, my friend. Enough for a Mustang first down and 10.
I think they're going to say that he's about a yard short, looks like.
Oh, I thought they were packing up the chains. My apologies.
So third down and 1. It was close, though. That was a great catch.
Bringing up 3rd down and 1 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I thought the guy on this far side of the chains, he thought it was a first down, too, so I'm not the only one.
They try to mirror one another. The line judge and the head linesman on the offside tries to mirror so that they can be as accurate as possible.
There is a timeout, and that's a good timeout for Coach Noble.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take it with them and take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the last 2:52 of the first half right after this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Special thanks to Edward Jones Investment, Kent Jensen, and his support of Mustang Athletics, helping you discover what truly matters. All Smiles Dental, quality, affordable dental care right here at home. What a possession this has been for the Mustangs. Todd, I love it. Hadn't had to be a big play. It's just been yardage, picking up first downs, moving the chains, 3rd down and short, very manageable here. Mustang should be able to. Aiden Gaines just going to keep that one end around.
Nice move.
How about that? Into the end zone. Stampede. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Methodical is the word that came to my mind as you were saying that.
Yeah, just the Wildcat. Now, he played quarterback, I believe, once upon a time.
Yeah. But they said he could throw some, too. They actually thought about putting him at quarterback when they had the injury, but I think keeping him on the outside where he can get out there, I think it was probably the right move for sure. Ben kicking it strong.
Special thanks to Burns Propane, providing propane to the greater Oologah area for 20 years. Been a longtime sponsor of Mustang Athletics. And RCB Bank, personal service, community connection, and trust. That's RCB Bank. The 2:47 coming up at the half. I'll show you a new video that has been produced for our FFA program, and literally, and I know I brag a lot about it, Seth. I'm a fan. Of course, my daughter was a chapter officer. This was quite the undertaking you guys did with this video.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Super happy about how it turned out. We really liked that video, and I think it really just showcases our program's more than just showing livestock. We've got a lot more going on, and it's really important for us to be able to show that to the world.
Come up and show that at the halftime show. Brought to you by Mid-America Feed. We'll get some of our halftime stats from our statistician, Johnny Dermo. Really could not do this without Johnny, man. I tell you what, I appreciate him so much. you have to concentrate to do his job.
Yeah.
And we're always bothering him and interrupting him and, hey, Johnny, how many yards, so and so forth. And, man, for the last 6 years, I've got to do this with Johnny here as a part of our team and couldn't do it without him. He'll take that at the 5, carry it out to about the 27-yard line. So with 2:40, Catoosa finds themselves in a hole, down 21-7. Edwin Evers Pecans, you can taste the difference in Ballard Homes. Let them help you find your next dream home. Man, I hope the Mustangs can give themselves a little bit of cushion. Flag down on the play coming from the white hat. You say that's typically a hold.
Yep.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things we've added this year is our sideline camera. Lucas Livingston running that, and
we've got a good crew tonight. Jeremy McCurley, White Hat. Their crew's a really good one. He's one of the trainers. Just an excellent official. Could have had some offensive linemen downfield. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought that had linesman was going.
Check some scores going on across. So some really important games. Really, that fourth spot, third spot in playoffs is really starting to kind of take shape. Man, Ada taking care of Hilldale, 61-38. Skytook on top of Miami, 21-14.
Oh, nice. Great play. That was a, was that in there?
Glenpool got assigned to that district to the south of us, and they have to play Broken Bow and Poto. That's a long road trip to Poto.
I don't think I've ever been there.
You never been to Poto?
No, I don't think
so. It is an absolutely beautiful town.
And that's in the southeast, right?
Yep, way down southeast corner.
Oh, that's right. That's where Bigfoot lives.
Timeout on the field. We're going to take one as well. Be back with the last 2:19 of the first half. This is Mustang football.
You really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
All right, 2:19 left to play. Mustangs on the road. Things have gone well tonight. An interception for the defense. Offense has been able to move the chains, acquire first downs. The defense now in a 3rd down and 20 situation. Catoosa struck early, a big play, put them on the board. They really, Todd, haven't been able to do a lot since then.
Nope.
They got down to the red zone, and that's when I believe the interception took place.
Nice play down there.
Bring up 4th down.
Excellent. That stops the clock, and we still have a timeout left, so we've got time to put some more points on the board. And this rugby-style kicker is going to be coming to the right, so they can stack that right side.
I know you pointed this out. Fort Gibson on top of Grove.
No, that's last week.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah. Cushing and Wagner, Cushing up 14-7. Pretty good punt. We got to be able to get a return.
Hayden Gaines at midfield.
Attaboy.
Down to the 30, down to the 20. How about that?
No flags.
Stampede.
No flags.
Touchdown.
No flags. Great job. Hayden Gaines. It's nice to have a playmaker, isn't it?
Cushion. We talked about cushion. Mustangs have put on a clinic, and I knew, Todd, they were capable. I knew these things. I mean, I knew things would begin to gel for them when they got to play a roster their size. And hopefully just a great confidence builder for the Mustangs. With 158, they will add the PAT. Coach Noble headed out on the field to congratulate those guys, as it is well-deserved.
I think our special teams are run kind of by committee by the whole coaching staff.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
They did a good job.
All right, my Squirtle app now has updated itself. So Sky Took at Fort Gibson, 21-6 in the closing minute of the second quarter.
Yep, down at Grove. Grove's having a little bit of a trouble with Miami. That's interesting. 15-6. You know, we put a thumping on Miami.
Right.
You just never know, do you?
Man, you know, injuries. I mean, a Division I type kid or even a Division II type athlete can be a game changer at 4A ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I think back of some of these historic teams. Man, the three in a row where they played in the state championship, all kind of a pooch kick.
Tried to catch them sleeping.
You never know when you're going to need that, so why not practice it? You got a $156. It's been a hot minute since Catoosa has actually been able to get a first down. So why not? Why not see how it plays out? We're not trying to run the score up on Catoosa or what have you. But special teams there just try to pooch it, see how that plays out. So first down and 10 coming up from the Indians as they move from left to right. Some of these Mustang teams, I think about the teams Brock Martin played on. And, man, there were some of those teams had three guys that got recruited by Division I colleges. And at this level, that just makes a really big difference. One of those guys get hurt, it really makes a big difference as well.
Absolutely. Well, and Wagner, you know, the ones who was our nemesis that whole time, had 2 or 3 D1 guys as well.
One of them went on to play at the Detroit Lions. All right, second down. 6 coming up.
False start. Oh, no, they call them offsides.
Looking for the white hat. Encroachment on the defense. That'll get him close to a first down. I think it's going to bring up second down and 2, if you will. Second down and 1. Yeah. Boy, the battalion's getting after it.
Well, they are.
He's calling the chain.
Yeah, they
moved
they
the
reset.
chains, didn't they?
Yeah, they reset, and they're not. They weren't supposed to.
I was
yet.
watching the band and didn't realize what they did. So
yeah,
gotcha. Good eyes, Todd. Man in motion.
There was another one of those flip passes.
Get the first down for Catoosa, number 22, Junior Brown.
Run by number 22, Junior Brown.
I'm always glad when I've made the right decision. when their PA announcer can confirm.
Indians have the ball first down and 10 from the Mustang
Catoosa actually may try to go quick here, see if they can't do something.
Nice. Was he inside the tackle box? Jimmy's getting ready to tell him there was no one in the area. So if that line judge is coming to tell the white hat.
See if they'll throw a flag down.
So he communicated with him. He felt like they were out of the tackle box.
Okay.
So
yeah, he was.
It was close.
He was running for his life.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest with you.
It was close.
It's been fun to watch this Mustang defense kind of mature and see guys like Jax Littlepage, obviously Garen Dennis, Cade Evers has been so fun to watch, man.
Is Cade wearing his normal 10 or is he wearing 50?
I notice he's got 2.
Oh, he's got number.
Quick pass. I think it's enough for a first down for Catoosa.
Complete to number 42, Tyler Rogers.
At halftime, I'm going to ask because I think Cade is wearing number 50. I'm pretty sure he's wearing number 50. We'll check that out.
He's 10 and 50.
Mm-hmm.
Pass out to the left side. Garen will knock him out of bounds. I believe gain of about 7. We'll see what they officially say.
Catoosa finding a little momentum here into the half.
Timeout. Catoosa. Third and final timeout.
We're just going to keep it here for a second. Beautiful night in Northeast Oklahoma. Mustang faithful made. It's a fun road trip. I got to tell you, my favorite road trip is to Miami because they play at NEO. And fantastic stadium.
My boys played over there, but I've never been over there for an Oologah game.
Make a little stop at Clanton's on the way, a little pie. Sometimes the road trip's about the food as well. Today it was Canes. It was Raising Canes. These teenage boys, they can throw down some Canes. Mustang Athletics want to thank some of our great sponsors for their support, like Neely Insurance Financial Services, serving your financial insurance needs since 1951.
Good job,
Quarterback's
defense.
got a little bit of time. That would be a coverage play. I believe he's going to get the first down. Flag comes out.
They're going to call a horse collar.
Yeah. It's really going to put Catoosa in a good position here.
That'll be a half
10
the
seconds,
distance.
yeah.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle.
Oh.
Defense. Penalty be half the distance to the goal. End the run. First down.
Bartlesville, Putnam City North tied up at 21. Capitol Hill, Oklahoma City School at Muskogee. We were talking about them and Coach Dale Condit. Muskogee taking care of business. Sand Springs up on top of Putnam City West. Taking care of business.
Defense needs to hold him here. Get him. Oh, there's another one. That'll be another half the distance.
That was Tucker.
On the defense. The penalty will be half the distance to the goal from the previous spot.
0.6 seconds, though, so this is the last play. So he's got to hold him out of the end zone.
I think the Mustangs want a timeout.
Timeout. Oologah. Third and
I
final
think we'll take a quick timeout with them, and we will come back for the last 0.6 seconds of the first half. This is Mustang football.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. place that I call home.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
The last 0.6 seconds. First half. Catoosa has the ball at the 5-yard line, man in motion. Quarterback under pressure.
An interception,
he
nice.
will get credit for an interception, Mr. Aiden Gaines.
He's having a game, isn't he?
He is having a game. Seth, your thoughts on the first half?
Hey, first half looks good. Up until just right then, we were playing a pretty clean game. Only had one penalty for 5 yards at the time. They look really good. They're playing with some fire. They look comfortable out there, and I think that's a good thing for us.
Todd, your thoughts?
Our offensive line has been holding up really well. I was watching this for this game. They've opened up some good holes, given Brock enough time to throw the ball. So I'm pleased, man.
I love it. Beautiful night, Mustangs. I knew at some point this was all going to come together, and we saw that when Miami came to town. But to go on the road, Catoosa kind of in the same situation we were. They desperately needed a win, and started the game with some big plays, able to get on the board early. The Mustang defense really, I think, has been the story. 2 interceptions now in the first half. They have really played a dominant half of football.
They sure have. Well, even on that little trick play a while ago, it was one of those little flea flickers. Our guys in the back, in our defensive backfield, were covering. They had a great position.
Going to take a timeout. When we come back at the Mid-America Halftime Show, we'll have some halftime stats for you, some great conversation, all that and more. This is the Mustang Network.
Mid-America Feeds, located in the heart of northeast Oklahoma, right off Highway 169 in Talala. They deliver the highest quality livestock feed and service. Mid-America Feed supplies over 30 feed dealers across Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. And with bulk truck hauling up to 24 tons, they'll deliver straight to you.
We offer full service options, including custom mix feed, dealer support, and more. All built to meet the needs of cattle and horse operations with unmatched quality and reliability. Stop by the store, where you'll find feed and supplies for animals of every size. Mid-America Farm and Ranch is your cattle, horse, and pet headquarters.
Mid-America Feeds delivers excellence from the heart of northeast Oklahoma straight to your pasture. Give them a call, 918-275-4292. Visit their website at midamericafarmranch.com, where quality meets the land. Mid-America Feeds, highest quality livestock feed and service.
What does strength look like? It's building something that lasts. It's working hard to make good things happen and being there for others. To us, it looks a whole lot like you. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories, and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
RCB Bank is community. RCB Bank is friendly customer service. RCB Bank is trusted. RCB Bank is here to help. RCB Bank is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. RCB Bank is everywhere you need us to be. We are RCB Bank. Open an account online today to see why our customers always say, RCB Bank, that's my bank.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously, and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
Adopting you was the best decision in our life. And I am so proud to call you my son.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But I get it, you're busy, and busy people can't have prediabetes. I read that wrong. They can, okay? Just go to the site.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I believe in the future of agriculture. Those timeless words are the foundation of the FFA. At Oologah FFA, we are more than just an ag program. We're a place to grow as leaders, as students, and as friends.
A big misconception is that you need to show animals or live on a farm to be an FFA, when that's not true at all.
Oologah FFA has something for everyone, and the experiences here open doors to scholarships, careers, and lifelong connections.
FFA offers so many competitive opportunities, from speeches to agri-science projects, proficiency awards, and CDE teams. These build confidence, showcase talents, and build real-world skills. Last year, Oologah FFA brought home 18 state championships, proof of what's possible when students are supported to succeed. Some of the best parts about FFA are leadership camps and conventions. They give us opportunities to meet new people, grow as leaders, and make memories that last a lifetime. And now, 10th through 12th graders can even study abroad through our new international program, a rare opportunity most students never get, but we receive here at Oologah.
Our monthly chapter meetings are more than business. They're a chance to connect, share a meal, and get involved with fun activities or community service. It's where leadership, service, and friendship all come together.
Hands-on learning is at the heart of agricultural education.
Whether it's welding in the shop, planting in the greenhouse, studying animal science, or building leadership skills, these aren't just lessons for a grade, they're lessons for life.
What you gain through FFA is invaluable, from career skills to public speaking, to scholarships to lifelong friends. The impact is real. The expectations are high, but the rewards are greater.
We believe.
We believe. We believe.
We believe in the future.
In the future.
In the future. In the future of agriculture.
In the future of agriculture. At Oologah FFA.
At Oologah FFA.
At Oologah FFA.
We believe in the future of agriculture at Oologah FFA.
Mid-America Feeds, located in the heart of northeast Oklahoma, right off Highway 169 in Talala. They deliver the highest quality livestock feed and service. Mid-America Feeds supplies over 30 feed dealers across Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. And with bulk truck hauling up to 24 tons, they'll deliver straight to you.
We offer full service options, including custom mix feed, dealer support, and more. All built to meet the needs of cattle and horse operations with unmatched quality and reliability. Stop by the store, where you'll find feed and supplies for animals of every size. Mid-America Farm and Ranch is your cattle, horse, and pet headquarters.
Mid-America Feeds delivers excellence from the heart of northeast Oklahoma straight to your pasture. Give them a call, 918-275-4292. Visit their website at midamericafarmranch.com, where quality meets the land. Mid-America Feeds, highest quality livestock feed and service.
Welcome back to the Mustang Halftime Show, brought to you by Mid-America Feed, high-quality livestock feed and service right here at home. Talala, America. Todd, really a fantastic first half for the Mustangs. You just didn't know. You liked what you saw in preparation coming in. You liked what you'd seen on Catoosa's films. You really thought your guys had a chance, but also you're missing some of your key playmakers. Like on your offensive line, Micah Chang has been a huge part of that offensive line, most likely out for the season. Sam Hogue still kind of nursing an injury. Don't know that he's kind of week to week, I think, at this point. And the Mustangs were able tonight to kind of put things together.
Yeah, I think I know it starts there on the offensive line. And in the defensive line, our defensive line has been playing really well too. But on the offense, everything really begins and ends with those guys. And if they're playing well, then the rest of the team, the pretty boys, I call them, the skilled players, they get all the credit. But if those offensive linemen don't do their job, they're not going to be able to do those pretty things.
Yeah, and that crew right there we're looking at, that's leading up to tonight's game. That was just kind of your leading tacklers. And, Garen's just been a wrecking ball tonight. Hunter Shondell called his name several times. Mm-hmm. Jax Littlepage has,
absolutely.
He had the interception and is just really playing well. So, Seth, I know you've got some stats over there. Courtesy of our statistician, Johnny Daramo, let's take a look at kind of what the first half stats look like.
Yeah, we got 85 yards rushing, 69 yards in the air, 154 yards total. Aiden Gaines, 5 carries, 50 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tucker Rogers, 4 carries for 14 yards. Carter Miller, 5 carries, 19 yards. Brock Lustig, 7 of 10 for 69 yards and a touchdown. Aiden Gaines with 4 catches, 64 yards. Reed Barron, 3 catches for 5 yards and a touchdown. And let's not forget to mention, we've got 2 picks on the defensive side of the ball. Aiden Gaines with 1 and Jax Littlepage with 1 as well.
So total yards again, what'd you say our total yards was?
154 total yards.
So you're on pace, depending on what your second half looks like, but you're on pace for a 300-yard game. So the beauty of what's happened tonight is the Mustangs have had a short field.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to hold them. You got a takeaway. So that masses for the 28-7 lead. Fortunately, only a couple of times have you really had to drive the length of the field. I think in the third, fourth quarter, you need to do that. I would really like to see the Mustangs be able to sustain a long drive, because every once in a while it's about that third first down they kind of figure us out. And I really would like to see the Mustang offense just for confidence of being able to sustain a drive. So I saw Brock's dad down at halftime, and I said, man, he just gets better every game. 7 of 10. He's passing 70% tonight. That's fantastic for a freshman quarterback.
Yeah, well, and he's, on the season, I don't know exactly what the stats are, but he's real close to 65% on the season, which is just phenomenal.
And I know they have simplified things, quick out routes. But in tonight, he's taken a couple of deep shots.
Yeah.
But
and
man,
they've been really close.
Yeah, you can't ask anything else of a freshman quarterback and what he's been able to do tonight.
In the team we talked about, one of your keys to the game was balance, and so we've got roughly 90 yards rushing and 60 yards passing. That's pretty close to being balanced.
Yeah, absolutely. Seth, any thoughts from you on that?
I think we just keep it clean. Keep doing what we're doing. Run the ball through the tackles. Take the pass when you have the opportunity. I think we'll be just fine. I'm really proud of the way they look right now. They look super good.
Hey, I want to take just a second, show a couple of things here. Number one, hold on. We've done some stuff to our stadium. And I gave credit the wrong place the other day.
Uh-oh.
I thought that the FFA guys had done this. And, Seth, I gave you credit for the handrails that went up. And, actually, that was Dwight and Keith Frost, I believe, put those in. And I want to correct that. Because Dwight most likely is going to go back and watch this. So, Dwight, my apologies. And then you can also see how clean it was. Blake Sald and his dad, Brent, spent a whole week just – spray washing that thing, and man, it looked absolutely fantastic. Hey, let's talk about volleyball for just a second, because while the game was in progress, we talked a little bit about that. Their overall record was 25-12. They actually finished the season ranked number 8 in 4A, and they are one of only 4 public schools that were ranked in the top 8. Private schools, a lot of private schools don't necessarily play softball. And so, Coach Paya, congratulations to her. She had an incredible season. Oologah tournament champion, 4th place at Catoosa Varsity Tournament in the upper region, or in the upper regional. Emily Whitten, a senior, 1,500 career digs, ended her career with 1,808. Currently the school record holder for career digs and digs in a single match. She had 35 versus Collinsville.
Wow.
And digs in a single season. She had 547 digs this season. Shady K. Stewart, senior, had 750 career kills. We're not talking people. I want to just make sure, you know what I'm saying? No, that's a softball thing. I'm sorry with the dad jokes, right? Ended her career with 859. Kills leader this season with 263. Ruby Hall, a senior, reached 200 career blocks, 93 her senior season alone. Got career number 200 on her final day in a Mustang uniform, putting up 8 blocks in the regional tournament. So, man, just absolutely fantastic group of girls, and the group of seniors contributed in big ways on the court, but even more than that, just their impact in the locker room, in the hallways, on the bus, in the classroom. Irreplaceable leaders that obviously made an impact on this group. So congratulations to Coach Paya. It's a big year for her, big year for those girls in their work, and so really just couldn't say much. Now, let's stick that one up right there, because we've already talked a little bit about them. They've had a fantastic day, but our softball team was district champs and won their first game today at state. I don't know, Seth, do we know who they will play yet? Has anybody given you that information? They will play tomorrow. If you're a student, want to go, you can ride on the Spirit Bus. Coach Pye is driving that. Lauren Stoffer, one of our school board members, is helping with that. They're leaving the high school at 10:30. But Mustangs with a big win today over a team they had lost to earlier in the season.
Right, yeah. They look super good. As of now, I'm not seeing it. I do believe that it would, based off my best guess, it would probably be Lone Grove. But I don't want to be too sure. I don't want to promise you that right now.
We play Lone Grove. I just received a text from Nicole Moffitt. At 1:30 tomorrow, the Mustangs will play Lone Grove. And so Coach Robinson, just a dude. If you haven't ever been around him, I don't think he's ever had a bad day. He smiles
is a good dude.
all the time.
Yeah.
And just a fantastic guy. So congratulations to them. Going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, the second half of Mustang football, we'll be back with more right after this.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for. The folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
This is Mustang football. Kickoff to the second half is moments away. Brought to you by Burns Propane, Ballard Homes LLC, Raising Cane's Chicken, Chalkline Insurance, Oologah Family Medicine, Mid-American Feed, Jason Dennis and Associates. Now it's time for the second half of Mustang football. Mustang football.
Man, it has been an absolute fun night tonight to broadcast this, and I just really enjoy you guys and appreciate all the work that you guys help make happen. Todd, been a great part, and you brought so much insights specifically from the official side of things. So don't pick on you too much. You guys wear the stripes.
It's been so much fun. I am so thankful that you allowed me to do this.
Really, the first time Seth has talked with me before at halftime. First time really to have him as a part of the game. But there have been multiple nights that he ran kind of the score bug for us. Charlie Morrow does that for us as well when we're at home. But Grayson Atkins punches all the buttons. Maxon Pendleton, kind of the main camera that you follow, does a great job. And I don't know that he's ever worked a lot of camera before, but has done a fantastic job. I think he kind of wants to do this for a career. And Lucas Livingston has done our sideline stuff. Man, just done a fantastic job. Jackson's the young guy of the crowd. He's the freshman. Oh, Catoosa is going to try some trickery themselves. Come on, guys. You better get on that.
I'm surprised that we were surprised by that. The way he set it up and the way he was standing, it was obvious he was going to kick that.
Kick recovered by number 4.
We have a few games of note for us as we get ready to start our second half. At halftime, Fort Gibson leads Skiatook 21-6. Cushing and Wagner are tied up 14-all at halftime, and then Grove is over Miami 22-6 at halftime.
Okay, so there's been a little separation there, but that game early, that score, Todd, really kind of caught my attention.
Yes.
So Cushing and Wagner tied at 14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was really kind of hoping Cushing could go in there tonight and take care of business and give us some hope.
There's still hope.
There's still hope. There's always. That's why you play the game. Mustangs with the ball. They kick to start the game. Pass complete.
Perfect pass. Get after it. Get after it.
Is that going to go all the way?
Yes, it is.
Maddox Development Stampede. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That was, guys, a perfect pass. If we can get that on replay, that was a perfect pass.
I love it.
For those of you at home, if we can't get it, you need to go back about 15 seconds and watch that pass. Unbelievable pass.
There's a button I got to punch, and I had.
Oh, that's all right.
Who would have thought first play from scrimmage?
Hey, do over. Let's do over here.
And it's not Grayson's fault. It's mine. Mustangs will score quickly. 35 points.
Extra point kick good for number
12 seconds.
Yeah.
12 seconds.
I mean, that ball, he caught the ball, took 2 steps, and threw it on that slant where only his guy could catch it on the fly. That was a beautiful, beautiful play. And then Maddox, of course, showing off some of that speed. You get him out in front, people are not going to catch him. That's a good way to start the second half.
I got to check something here. Pardon my silence, my friend. So the Mustangs scored 36 in the entire game against Miami. So we're on pace for this to be the highest scoring game possibly of the last 2 seasons.
Well, we scored 52 against Bonita first game.
Oh, that's right. Right. You're right. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But in conference play. Or
Thank you.
District.
Thank you, partner.
Yes, sir. I had written that down earlier.
Ben Hogue set to kick this one away for the Mustangs. Ball starts at the 23. Great special team coverage for the Mustangs.
22, Junior Brown for the Indians.
Junior Brown, the ball carrier.
Everybody stayed in their lanes. That's a good job. All right, defense. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I talked about the Mustangs want to sustain a drive.
Yeah, there you go.
They score big and hot. So
we'll take that, though.
We'll take it.
We'll let them do that long drive next time. Let's see if our defense can hold up here and get the ball back for our offense.
Hand off to number 3. We've called his name a lot tonight. Devin Johnson.
A run by number 3, Devin Johnson.
Gain of about 8, maybe 9 on the carry, so sets them up for second down and short for Catoosa.
Hunter Shondell in there on the tackle.
Just short of the first down marker by number 12, Maddox DeVillibus. Bring up second down and 1 for the Indians.
See, that's the thing with their PA guy being really loud.
Yeah, well, I think he misread it.
Right,
I'm going to say that,
right.
even though
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's always good when the two align and the guy's on the broadcast. Gain of 4, first down and 10 coming up for Catoosa.
Sometimes with the glare, our numbers are kind of hard to see sometimes.
After gaining the first down, brought down by number 4, Garen Dennis.
All right, Mustang defense. Another set of downs, first and 10 for Catoosa. Quick screen out to the right side. He will pick up 9, I believe. Oh, he's going to be slow to get up too. I think.
Run by number 2, Matthew Compton. Brought down by number 11, Caden Fisher.
He's slow to get up. I didn't think that was. I thought that was Junior Brown. But that's not who he said.
No, it isn't.
Everybody cue Michael from The Office jokes.
Can't see his number from here.
I think that was 22. I think that was Junior Brown, country singer from the early 2000s.
That wasn't the guy from Hee Haw, was it? You remember Junior?
Yeah, that was. Now you're going to have me look that one up. Yep.
Oh, you don't remember that?
Oh, no, I remember.
Okay,
I just tried Junior Range.
I think it. Okay, yeah.
No, Junior Brown had just kind of a very vintage sound. Actually, a guy from Sand Springs played in his band for a couple of years.
DSCU of Tulsa. Also like to thank their tonight's game sponsor, Premier Patio.
I sold a guitar to Alan Jackson's guitar player one time.
Brent Mason?
I don't remember his name. He lives here, or he lived down down by, I remember down by Oklahoma City maybe.
Yeah. Man, hate that for that young guy.
I think you were right. That's number 22. That's Junior Brown.
It's Junior Brown.
You are correct.
If you're a podcaster, search on all the platforms. It's called Game On Faith Edition. Chris Kaiser, who's a longtime FCA guy, we interview a variety of people. We've talked to Bill Blankenship, an old OU basketball coach by the name of Ted Owens.
Oh, wow.
Remember Ted? Was a fantastic episode, man. Just
was he before Tubbs?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I don't recognize that name.
Yep. He was at Kansas, too. Let me back up. He played at OU, then coached at Kansas in the 80s. Sorry.
Okay. I don't remember that coach, and I've been here a while.
I think the quarterback tried to keep that. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 2 coming up for the defense. TJ Eckert was a Tulsa guy. Played high school football at Bigsby. And then went on to UCO, had an incredible career, but he's also been a sports director. And TJ's been a friend of mine for 6-7 years. We grab lunch every so often. Just a fun guy. Smiles every day of his life. And coming out this week, conversation with Dave Honsiker, voice of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And I've met Dave several times at FCA banquets and so on and so forth. So if you're a podcaster and you love sports, if you have trouble sleeping, put it on.
Now, see, that's going to be a that's going to be a legal procedure. They had 5 in the backfield. but they're going to They're going to.
I would imagine Mustangs decline that.
I would think so. Bring up 4th down.
Yeah, so you'll get the indication from the white hat. I like it when the officials come with a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. It's a nice element.
Well, it's not they don't bring those. Those the home
Catoosa
team.
has them.
Yeah, the
We've
home
had crews bring them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have crews that'll bring them with us. But if because some crews don't want them.
Yeah, we never brought one, but we had them a few times.
Yeah. I might just install one because I really like
it.
That.
It is helpful. It is helpful.
I like that component.
They're about to do it again if this kid doesn't get on the line. Okay, he indicated he was on the line.
Goes down, incomplete pass. Mustang defense will hold 1st down and 10. The ball is right at midfield, so the Mustangs will take over 1st down and 10.
Good defensive series right there. Bend but did not break.
Chalkline Insurance Agent, give Coach Brown a call. He's your local insurance agent right here at home. He's a huge help with our local FCA chapter. And a proud supporter of Mustang Athletics. Tractor Supply providing comprehensive facility management solutions. You can check all their stuff out at their website. Pretty impressive what they do. And Raising Cane's popular chicken finger brand with a focus on community involvement. And some really good chicken, right, Grayson? Oh, no. Carter and try to get some of those yards back.
He's going to get up
back to the original line of scrimmage. Here we go.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
But making something happen, guys, out of nothing. I'll take it.
Yep, got a couple of yards.
Did he move the chains?
Yeah, he started to. It's like, get back there.
Okay, so he stepped out. So he ran for 473 yards, but gained 2 on the play.
Right. That's right. I'm going to say, Coach, I need a blow.
Man, just great awareness from your running back and really kind of luck of the draw, too, of being in a good position because the ball kind of went his direction. So,
is there anything better than drums at football games? I love it.
Yeah. And normally, quick screen out to Aiden. Going to make that guy miss. Going to get to the 40. 1st down. Down to the 20. Down to the 15. Cuts back into the inside. Stampede. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a night this young man is having. Look at that cut.
You could see this one coming. Those kids, they didn't have a chance. Great.
That's what you call breaking ankles.
Yes, yes. Chris Berman would have done his whoop like there.
I had a good feeling tonight was going to be a fun broadcast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And nice. The PAT is good. The Mustangs will tack on. Beautiful sound of the Stallion Battalion Marching Band playing the Washington and Lee Swing.
Grove beginning to stretch out their lead on Miami 29-6.
You know, if this game does anything for you, Todd and even Seth, you can speak into this and just build some confidence. Because you went through a gauntlet of Fort Gibson and Cushing.
Well, and you back up even further, Claremore and Collinsville.
Yeah.
Hey, this is good for the boys. I mean, just looking down there on the sideline, lots of smiles, lots of energy. This is good for them. They needed this.
Yeah, that's the best part. Like, when this isn't fun, and losing's not very fun, winning's fun. And when they have to keep going back, I mean, last season, man, there were so many games that were so close and just couldn't find a way to finish. And, man, I hope more than anything this roster tonight is enjoying this one.
Yeah, they should be.
Ben will kick it away to the far side at the 19-yard line. He'll be brought down. Actually knocked out of bounds.
They got a block in the back, looks like.
Number 11, Bryson Jimenez.
Whitehat threw that behind the line, or behind the play.
Appreciate American Bus providing transportation needs from 9 to 90. If you're looking for some big transportation, check out their website. Give them a call.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. On the return.
Wow, that's a big one.
It'll be 15 yards from the end of the room.
From the spot of the foul, yeah, because it was behind the line.
Texoma Tracker providing comprehensive facility management solutions. Mid-America Feed, highest quality livestock feed and service right here at home.
Now that block there is a really, really dangerous one. You know, as an official, you're looking for what we called upstream guys. You know, if they're running against the grain, you're watching them because they're going to hit somebody blindside, and that's a really, really bad play for injuries. Thankfully, our guy got up, didn't have any problem.
That's the official. That's part of their role. First of all, making sure this is a fair, clean, wholesome competition, but keeping guys safe.
Yeah, trying to keep them safe. And that's what most of the rules are that way, but that one in particular. It's a good hard run there.
Just kept his legs churning. He'll pick up about 10.
But I like the way we're gang tackling. You know, 3 or 4 guys.
Number 3, Devin Johnson with the carry.
We've talked a little bit about volleyball. We talked a little bit about softball.
Brought down after gain of 7 on the play by number
There's
50.
our cross-country team. They've got some big stuff coming up here in the next few days.
There's one of our camera guys, huh?
Yeah. Our sideline guy. I think he's going to be short. Throw that picture back up for just a second, Grayson. Yeah, there they are, cross-country team. Maddie Robinson is our cross-country coach. A couple of girls this year in cross-country, and so they've got a big regional. We actually hosted one this past Monday, but they've got a regional meet coming up, and then we'll qualify. Lucas has been to state, and expect him to go back. Maybe a couple of folks join him as well. So we'll be recognizing Lucas on senior night for his cross-country.
Very cool.
All right, 3rd down and short. Catoosa just going to push the pile forward and keep churning. That'll move the chains. 1st down and 10. Big guy, number 55 for Catoosa, a little bit slow to get up. Jason Watkins, but I think he's fine.
He's wearing one of those cushions on his helmet too, so he's had some concussion issues.
Had some early movement on the line, I believe, so there's a flag down. This one will come back. Most likely set the Catoosa Indians behind the chains, if you will. Put them in 1st down and long. Oh. Okay. Well, that's on a couldn't get a guy off fast enough. Usually, typically what that is. Correct, Todd?
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Yeah, that's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. So replay 1st down.
1st down and 5 coming up for the Mustang defense.
Set the edge. There you go. Uh-oh,
Man,
get up. Who's that down grabbing his knee?
Is that Isaiah Contreras?
I can't see the number.
I believe that's number 3.
Yeah, it is. It is number 3.
I think he's going to be short of the 1st down. The officials will take an injury timeout.
Number 11, Caden Fisher for the Mustangs.
He's up, which is a great sign. He got a stinger kind of holding his back.
That's not a timeout, guys, so when you get back out there on the field.
He's walking crooked.
Yeah,
my back hurts just watching him walk off.
That left leg. Hopefully it's just
kind of right there on the hip, kind of a stinger.
Yeah.
Good chiropractor visit might get him back to go. All right, 7:10 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Catoosa's made
Oh, there's a holding.
It's a hold.
Oh, come on. They gave him a little grace there.
Yeah.
They gave him a little grace there. You wonder if the score had been a little tighter.
That was Cade Evers, that had the angle on him.
Mm-hmm. He grabbed his jersey.
The Rams 2nd down and 11 for the Indians.
sometimes from that angle, from our angle, it was obvious, but from the angle of the umpire, he might have even determined that there wasn't enough of a tug, possibly. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
He's got a little speed, doesn't he?
I believe that was Maddox.
He's coming up hobbling too.
Yep. Maddox that knocked him out of bounds.
The way he stopped like that, I was afraid there might be a hammy injury. But
number 12, Maddox development.
Maybe it's just a cramp. Yeah, it's a cramp. Going to get something to drink. Good job. Good sportsmanship on the backside here.
Mustangs swapping some defensive linemen.
I love to see that. Tucker Rogers, playing really, really hard, but doing the plays over to help the opponent up. Sometimes people don't like doing that, but I love seeing that. That's good sportsmanship to me.
All right, second down, 14. 12 seconds left to play on the play clock. This is going to pass deep.
Great coverage there by Ben.
Absolutely, great position. Got that inside shoulder.
Guys, a group we don't talk a lot about and need to give this crew just a big shout out, and that's our trainers. Addison Byers, Avery Duff, Layla Vaughn, Emma Peters, Peyton Wells, Kinsley Hedman. Those girls, they do a lot just to keep these guys hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just a Friday night thing. Catoosa going to take one. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more Mustang football right after this.
Catoosa High School, Catoosa Athletics, and the Catoosa Quarterback Club would like to thank tonight's game sponsors, Sherwood Construction and Premier Patio of Tulsa. Also like to thank all those green and white sponsors, Catoosa Youth Sports, Dental Arts of Catoosa, Montgomery Exterminating, DFCU of Tulsa, and Hazen Training Center.
All right, here we go. Big third down for the Mustangs. Pass intended on the far side. Number 11 for the Catoosa Indians, Bryson Jimenez.
That's one of those where he took his eye off the ball because he thought, man, I'm going to have a big play here.
And it's fourth down. Anticipate they would probably go for this.
Yeah, I would think so. Especially they're on the other side of the 40. Yeah,
pretty big hole here.
Yeah. Don't really have a whole lot to lose going for it here.
Little trick play.
Oh, that could be an INT. Yep.
How about the Mustangs? Uriah Hook. Somebody had him, I think, for their Who You Got.
I think that may have been me.
There's your moment. Is that the third interception on the night for the Mustangs?
That is the third one, yep. Because we got that one right at the end of the first half.
I've got an official that doesn't have his hat on anymore. And they're going to huddle.
that means someone stepped out of bounds. Either that or he ran into someone on the line. And, the kids have got to be off of that white line.
Oh, yeah. So will that be a sideline warning?
Yeah, it would be if it was the first one.
Result of the play is an interception. During the return, illegal block in the back. On Oologah. Maybe 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Oh, my. And the flag is way back here.
He's saying the spot of the foul at the 49?
See, it's at the 30. Well, he picked up his flag.
Oh, it's way back
at
here.
The 26.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Wow.
Well, you got the interception.
Yeah, well, now we got a little bit of field we can go on, that little long run that you wanted to go on.
I mean, I'm not a coach, and every time I sit down with Sam, I'm like, you guys obviously listen to me. You know I'm not a coach. But I think the Mustangs being able to put together a drive, a sustainable drive, I think that just builds the confidence of your offensive line and a young quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. Like to see him grind it out a little bit, which is what you were referring to earlier.
Kind of a pitch out to the right side. Got plenty of room.
Run by number 24, Xander Spartan.
We got him a first down.
Good to see Xander.
Brought down by number 8.
Carrying the ball a little bit.
Ryder Phillips for the Indians.
Sophomore.
They say it's good for Mustang first down at 10. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the chain crew has been easily confused tonight, and I'm with them. I'm with them. Kind of at a...
as an official, I was a line judge, and boy, dealing with those guys sometimes is, they want to move when you don't want them to move,
right.
And it's kind of crazy down there.
Oh, wait, we've got... There was a flag down, but the Mustangs got a timeout. So with that, we'll take one as well. Be right back with more Mustang football right after this.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm going to drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely going to call a ride home.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments. Start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Thanks to All Smiles Dental, quality and affordable dental care right here at home. Seth, you mentioned a big statistic on that interception to me.
Yeah, it went from a 70-yard play to a 10-yard play.
Yeah. That flag hurt.
The flag does hurt, but you know what? Good offensive field position gets a good chance for some of our young guys to kind of get involved.
I believe that was Xander.
And that was a backward pass, so that'll be scored as a run play.
So, Tom, you know this from running up and down the field. There's something in the fall of Oklahoma when the sun goes down, you're about an hour and a half after dark, that humidity just kind of sets in.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to have shoes to accommodate that because that turf can be pretty slick.
Yes, it can. He got slipped again.
Yeah, he's having a hard time cutting. They may need to
run by number 24,
take a look at his
Xander
shoes.
Spartan.
Hey, while we got just a second, during that break, some of our girls on the cheerleading squad were doing cartwheels. One of them went about 30 yards.
Oh.
That's really crazy.
Wow.
A lot of good athletes right down there. They're doing a great job.
Grayson, our director, said he could do that.
I want to see him do it. That'd
You
be
need
fun.
to come watch Grayson and Maxon and Jackson, Seago. These guys are part of our basketball team that will be firing up before you know it. It's been a fun fall getting to spend Friday nights with them. All right, pitch out to the right side to the man. Look at that speed, breakaway speed. One guy can get him, but he don't.
Show him your shoe bottoms, Aiden.
Aiden Gaines Stampede touchdown for the Mustangs. That guy had an angle on him.
I think that's his 5th touchdown. Is that right, John?
That's his 5th.
Yeah, wow. Big night.
Came into the season as a ranked player. Now you understand why. And really, even last week, that was very beneficial for the Mustang offense, just getting the ball to Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we had so many passing yards with the ball to Aiden.
Absolutely.
Great play. One of the Mustangs running on the field. Cruz Castaneda. Get there, the ball down. Kick is on the way, and it is good with 3:02. The Mustangs have amassed
Play good to number 21, Ben Ho.
7
point
touchdowns.
lead. Yeah.
It's great. Ben's got a strong leg, doesn't he?
He does. Yep. Both soccer players, I believe.
Oh,
Sam.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mustangs are at home next Friday night, and it's senior night, so the broadcast will start early. We will start maybe a little bit before 6 o'clock, get our pregame show in, and then recognize kind of a small class of seniors. By the time you take all the cheerleaders, I think we have 28, 29 or so to recognize. We recognize the band cheerleaders and football seniors.
Does softball aren't during that time?
No, softball have their own senior night.
Oh, okay.
So, yep,
okay.
Yep.
That's
so
right.
It's the folks that kind of make the Friday night lights happen.
Gotcha.
And then Mustangs will go on the road. We'll take a look at that remaining schedule here in just a second after Ben kicks this one away. Oh. Takes it from about the 7.
Nice
Hammered down at the 22-yard line.
Shondell again.
Yeah,
I love the way that boy plays.
Here's kind of what the Mustangs have left. Skytube next Friday night at home. It's a senior night. And then on the road at Grove. Grove actually has a pretty cool stadium. I froze one night at Grove. They don't have a press box big enough, so we literally sit up in the stands. We get to experience the broadcast with the entire Mustang family. And it's my first game to ever be in a stadium with LED lights. So
no, I think these are LEDs.
They are, but I was the
that was the first
Grove,
time. I gotcha.
And here you go back to the game, and Grove scored a touchdown. The lights went out. And if that happens at Oologah, you're there for a hot minute,
yeah,
my
those
friend.
halogen lights don't come on very quick, do they?
You can see he's got some speed. Xander
almost caught him.
Had a chance. And you can see now, you can kind of see their LED lights blinking. But at Grove, that happened to me, and they all just went dark. And I said, oh, somebody did something. And then they came back on, and I felt really stupid. Coach Winters, I believe, was my color guy on that game. And he's like, yeah, Kellogg, there's this thing called technology.
We're not living in the 80s.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, if the lights at Mustang Stadium went out, it would be a minute because those old-style lights, it takes them a minute for them to warm up. So,
well, our big games that we've been watching all night starting to spread out. Fort Gibson's up 35-9 on Skytook. Grove is up 36-6 on Miami. And then Cushing's up 28-14 on Wagner. So the big boys are winning their games pretty handily now.
And you kind of expected that might happen. Catoosa timeout on the field. Man, good thoughts and prayers for the Lady Mustangs tomorrow as they continue their march towards the state ball. They'll play at 1:30. Seth, is that game in Edmond? Is that where that game is at?
It's at Devon Park, where they have the College World Series.
Yeah,
and 4A has the big field the entire time, so they'll get to play on the big field for a second time tomorrow.
That's very cool.
Man, some close scores. I'll get to these in just a second. up in the bigs in 6A1. In of course, Bigsby's. I'm an OSU guy, so I can say this. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and convert number 3, Devin Johnson, the ball carrier. And I believe that is good.
Extra point run good by number 3, Devin Johnson.
I'm not so sure Bigsby wouldn't beat Oklahoma State, and I can say that. I'm an OSU guy.
The size would get him, I'm afraid. Bixby doesn't have real big guys.
No,
but,
I know, but man.
But you think about that,
well, here they played Jinx and beat them 66-35.
Yeah.
And that's number 1, number 2.
Yeah. Well, I think Jinx was a little overrated because they got beat a couple times, didn't they? Have they lost a couple games?
You know what? Hold on. Folks, technology's hard. I don't even know that they have LED lights at football stadiums. My apologies. We'll see the Bigsby score tonight.
There it is. 92-0. Is that true?
Again,
that's what Squirtle is saying.
Seth,
92
back me up on this. They would give OSU a fight. Seth's an OSU guy.
I think they might give OSU a run for their money this season.
92-0.
Somebody needs to call and check and see if that's real.
Yeah.
Well, Squirtle kind of gives you.
Edmond Memorial and Owasso tied at 14. It's a big one. Well, Enid is 0-6, so that is just an unbelievable number, though. Those are the numbers you see in 8-man football, not 11-man.
A couple of games tomorrow night, too, even though it is fall break. More in Norman will play tomorrow night, Broken Arrow, Norman North. Wow, that Bigsby score is something else.
Where was Union at tonight? Saw their bus as we were
at UConn, yeah, and in the lead, 35-20.
I think they got the ball. They did. Hit right off of our boy's chest.
Kickoff recovered by number 21, Brandon.
Yeah, Union. They're 2-4 on the season. It's 6-2 Stillwater. That was kind of the score that popped to me. Stillwater kind of took care of them, so it's kind of good to see. I mean, when you talk 6A football, Northeast Oklahoma is just so hard to beat.
Dominated.
With Jinx and Union that dominated that through the late 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I mean, so much so that there was a time at the University of Tulsa that in the football locker rooms there was a picture of the stadium full, and it was the Union Jinx game. It wasn't even a TU football game.
Mm-hmm,
it was the backyard bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Handoff, Garen Dennis, man, just met him at the line of the scrimmage. He fell forward for a gain of a yard, going to bring up 3rd down and maybe a 6 situation.
You talk about facilities. Catoosa's got beautiful facilities, and I don't know what their field house looks like, but I've been in the Union and Bixby one, and it's like a college place. It's just crazy how nice it is.
Bixby just got a huge remodel as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's nicer than some college stadiums.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, their locker room is, they say, the 3rd best locker room in the state of Oklahoma.
Wow.
Bryson Jimenez, pitch and catch for the touchdown. Catoosa will strike again.
Coach put in these 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, giving those guys measurable snaps.
You might rethink that a little bit.
Yeah, because you've got a whole 4th quarter to go.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking about confidence, even though you're still up, 28 points. This kind of gives you a little bit of a knock down a little bit. Takes a little bit of that fire out of you.
They're going to go for 2 again.
Got it.
I think the Mustangs sniffed that one out.
Extra point run is no good.
Now that's twice they've done that little pooch onside deal. Our guys need to be aware of that, which I'm sure they are. Some of our hand players, looks like got Aiden up there.
Yeah, we're not falling for that
level.
again.
Yeah. Yeah. I wind up to kind of kick it regularly now.
Taken at the 10. Good return for the Mustangs.
Good tackle.
Seth, who was that?
Uriah. He's having a good game, really.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't called his name a ton, but you know, he's in there on at least 7 or 8 different tackles, and he's a big role player on our team.
Well, he's going both ways. I mean, you'll see him as receiver. You'll see him in the secondary, and I mean, he's one of that list of guys that he sleeps good on Friday nights or Thursday night in this situation. So,
and he's one that runs a lot of those out route or those long routes too.
Pass the outside. Aiden Gaines made a guy miss. He's down the sideline. Guys, he going for 6.
That was just a little out route, little 5-yard out route.
That's his 6th touchdown of the game.
Check his yardage when you get a second, Seth and Johnny. Because he's had a couple of big plays. He's going to be well over 100 yards. Well, you got that touchdown back.
I wouldn't be surprised if we have a lot of our starters back on defense this at least this series to get them started.
Up, and it's good. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know once you get a couple of scores on top of a team, then it just kind of compounds itself a little bit.
Yeah, because you lose a little bit of your intensity because you're up so much.
I don't know that I would have put 56 points on the board. Like if you would have said, hey, what's your score prediction tonight? I thought the Mustangs were a 48-21, 48-35 type of team. But, I mean, Aiden Gaines himself is having a clinic. Coaches are coming through. Good job, gentlemen. They'll get to enjoy the fourth quarter down on the sideline.
Johnny, we didn't hear that.
He's got 7 catches for 252 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns.
Holy Moses.
252 yards.
And he's got Brock Lustig is 11 for 14 with 319 passing, 5 touchdowns.
What? Say that again. I mean, say the yardage again.
319.
11 for 15.
Yeah, he's having a heck of a game.
He sure is.
That's fantastic. Man, I'm so happy of those guys. I'm so happy for those guys. Happy for the coaching staff. Mustangs, they needed a night like tonight.
Nice tackle.
Kickoff return for number 3, Devin.
I believe that's Uriah Hooks.
Nice open field tackle there.
You know, he does a great job with that. You know, being out here on an island so many times, you need those corners to be able to come up and tackle, and he does a great job of that.
Mustang Athletics wants to thank Mid-America Feed, highest quality livestock feed and service right here at home. Armstrong Bank, working right along beside you more than 100 years. Will Rogers Animal Hospital, located right downtown Oologah, 169. Oh, how about that? Is that Tucker? Yep, Tucker Rogers just got right up in the middle of that, blew that up.
A run by number 3, Devin Johnson.
He's done that a couple times. Are they doing some stunts in there? He's gotten open. I mean, he's gotten wide open a couple times right down there in the interior. I think they're doing some stunts.
Catoosa is going to be content to let this go to the fourth quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of Mustang football right after this.
At All Smiles Dental and Dentures, we are more than just a dental office. We're a place where your oral health is our top priority. We're committed to creating an exceptional, affordable experience while building lasting relationships with our patients. Our local doctor-owned practice ensures that your treatment plan is driven by your optimal health, not by insurance company restrictions. From comprehensive oral health exams, biannual checkups, and oral cancer screenings, to periodontal evaluations, dental cleanings, sealants, and fluoride treatments,
We're here to take care of your smile every step of the way.
And if you're in need of dentures, we've got you covered. With our on-site lab, we specialize in creating high-quality, affordable dentures quickly, so you can get back to smiling in no time. Visit us today at All Smiles Dental and Dentures right on Highway 169, where your health and your smile come first. Give us a call at 918-443-9900 to schedule your appointment.
All right, Catoosa Indians to start the fourth quarter. Screen out to the right side. Knocked out of bounds.
Pass. Complete to number 11, Bryson Jimenez.
Roman Parker, sophomore, really was able to kind of slow him down, I believe. Let some help get there. Gain of 7, 3rd down, 3 coming up. Plenty of time on the play clock. Catoosa just going to hand it off the middle, number 3, their ball carrier. He's done a lot of that heavy lifting, Devin Johnson. Pretty good ball carrier, too. He runs heavy, and he does a really good job, Todd, just leaning forward. There's been times we've met him, and he's able to just keep his legs moving and move the pile forward. Been a pretty impressive back. He's got some speed to him as well, so he's strong and fast.
Yep. Yeah, he's pretty good size. He's got 190 pounds. Pretty good size guy. Got Cade Malure in there now, 22 in there, one of our defensive tackles.
Catoosa just going to hand the ball off.
Run by number 3, Devin Johnson.
Gain of 3.
Tackle in there by Evers.
Advanced Home Tailgate Show begins next Friday night, right around the 6 o'clock mark. We will be broadcasting Senior Night, opportunity to recognize incredible young men and women that have left their legacy on the Mustang Blue and Gold. It's one of my favorite nights. It's a sad night because that means season's almost over, but it's also a favorite night. I've walked with both of my kids. My son was in band. My daughter was in band, but then her last 2 years she was a cheerleader.
Run by number 2, Matthew Compton.
Yeah, those are sad nights as for daddies. I'm sure mamas too, but
I'm trying to remember if I cried. I'm a crier. Say when God squeezes my heart, it comes out my eyeballs. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. I like that too.
3rd down and 3 for the Mustang defense. Kind of a screen out to the right side, let their playmaker make a play. He'll get 4, and that'll move the chains.
Nice
First
job,
down and
Roman.
10 for Catoosa.
Complete to number 21, Brandon Hampton.
He got him that time, broke down pretty good. A good solid tackle, even though they got the first down. It was only a couple yards.
Run down at the Mustang 49 for number 81, Roman Parker.
I feel like their PA guy's a part of our broadcast crew.
Yeah, sounds like it, doesn't it?
Oh, slippery move, handoff up the middle. That's again, there's that back I was talking about. He's a strong back.
Run by number 3, Devin
Looks
Johnson.
like he'll pick up about 20, 1st and 10.
Brought down to Mustang 30.
You know, Xander learned the angles.
Yeah.
You know, coming from that safety position, he just took a little bit of a too skinny of an angle, and he'll learn that. That just comes with time.
Just a sophomore, expect to call his name more and more as he matures. His sister Zoe, quite the athlete. She was a multi-sport athlete. Zoe's always a fun kid to get to announce or broadcast her game.
Number 3, Devin Johnson.
She had the best softball walk-up song.
Which one was that?
Well, it's.
I'm trying to remember. Does she still
Oh
playing?
no, she graduated.
Oh, okay.
I think she's been out there 4 years. She's off at college.
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, offense, 15 yards previous spot, replay first down.
It's another big penalty. In high school, they don't call the numbers. I wish they did. That would help us a lot.
An old kind of R&B song called "I Wish" by Skee-Lo.
Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea.
It was fun. Always enjoyed playing. So I worked part-time for the Tulsa Drillers, and I put their music set together, and I snuck that one in there. Last time I DJ'd the Drillers game, so throw that one away. I played that one, and so guy I work with, he got a text from some of the higher-ups to go, hey, good music. So Zoe's got great taste in that's an older tune, too, so. What'd you tune in and watch tonight on football? Kellogg talked about music.
Well, we are musicians.
That's true. I worked in radio for 8 years. I've been Brent Kellogg, Brent Matthews, Brent Morgan, Mix 96, Y97, 97.1, Y105.
So you have a pseudonym as a radio guy?
Back in the day, that's what you did.
No kidding.
Yep. You had the.
Huh.
They said to protect your privacy. I was never that famous.
So Wolfman Jack, that wasn't his real name?
You know,
I thought all these years, what a cool name.
I was one of the few, because when I was at KXOJ in town for 6 years, and I used my real name. I was Brent Kellogg at KXOJ, and I was one of the few guys there that used my. And to this day, people go, "Why do I know you?" I'm like, well, my picture's hanging at the post office. You pay attention when you go in there.
How big is the reward?
Yeah. I feel like I need to apologize to my mom about the broadcast content tonight. So, Under Pressure, how about that? Was that Reed Barron? I believe it was.
Yes, it was.
Man, he's just the size, and he's had a great night, too. Both offensively had some big catches early on, kind of when Catoosa was still in this. He kind of moved the chains, and big defensive play. I knew at some point this season that was going to happen. They were going to send him, stun him on a blitz, and just with his size, he can get his hands up and bat that one down. So it is 4th down and a long ways to go.
4th down in Bixby, I guess, right?
Fourth down in Bixby. Quarterback looking for a deep ball.
Oh, and he got it. That was a good throw.
I don't see any laundry on the field.
No.
They're Aiden Burns. He's a freshman. Excuse me, I'm sorry, A.J. Timmons. That's the beauty of having their guys a part of your broadcast team.
You know, our guys, we got a couple young fellas in there. You know, they had good position. That was just a great throw. I mean, right over the top. I'll go for 2 again.
I think he's going to get it.
Made him earn it, though.
Extra point run good for number 3, Devin Johnson. Bringing the score, Indians 29, Mustangs 56.
All right, 7:20 left to play. Mustang offense would be really nice if they could just slowly run the ball, sustain a drive, burn about 6 minutes of that off the clock.
It's been a minute since we scored 60. Be kind of cool to get one more in.
I would anticipate, because there's such thing as a point spread, I think it's 15, correct? Because the points do at times come into play.
Oh, yeah. You mean in standings?
In standings.
Yeah. It's a point differential.
So I would imagine Catoosa here going to try. Yeah, you can even see the Mustangs bringing guys up. They would like to try to get another one. This one they'll pooch it away. Mustangs will do a good job of just kind of sealing that up. Isaiah Contreras, kind of the midman there that was able to return that. Special thanks to RCB Bank, providing personal community connection and trust. RCB Bank, that's my bank, and Ballard Homes. That'll help you find your next dream home. Looking to build? give Advanced Homes a call. Let Brian Vance and his team build your dream home. Visit their website, see some of the great work they've done, advancedhbi.com.
Yeah, the point differential, that's the reason why these games with these other three schools are pretty big. I mean, Grove is only up now. I mean, they're still up by 23, but Fort Gibson is up 42-15, and I saw the Cushing's up 35-14.
Handoff around the left side.
And I think all three of those schools potentially could be tied at the end of the season. So that point differential is going to make a big difference.
That was Jax Littlepage on the carry. Normally call his name on defense, but they've got him back in the running back position. No, I'm sorry. My apologies. That was Brock Lustig. Nope, that was Jax. Okay,
yeah,
I'm with you. I'm
right.
with you. Well, one's
right.
15, one's 16. So.
Right. Like I say, from here, those gold numbers are kind of hard to see sometimes.
Todd, I don't wear glasses. Bottle caps on my eyes.
Yeah, I hear
you.
I'm blind in one eye pretty much. So.
What's wrong with you, Seth? We're two old men over here talking. Next thing you know, we're talking about our blood pressure medicine and surgeries. Yeah, listen.
I've got a few of those too. Oh, man.
I'm not checking my phone because I don't. Third down at 11. Brock's pass tipped. Kind of got lucky there.
Mm-hmm.
If number one for Catoosa was a step closer, Jaden Love, he would have had an opportunity to put his hands on it. But fourth down, Mustangs will punt this one away. Mustangs will close out the season at Grove in 2 weeks, and then we will be at Wagner for our season closer. If things go well for the Mustangs and they can pick up a couple of wins along the way, you'd like to beat Skytook, you'd like a chance to beat Wagner. Could send you to postseason. Man. That was great awareness by Aiden. Aiden was behind him, saw he never called for fair catch, and just no penalty, clean football.
And Aiden being the that's a real strategic spot because the center on punts can go out. They are able to go.
Right.
So you put a fast guy on there because you can't block him. You can't put anybody over the head of the center on a punt. So. He's got a free shot down the field.
A couple of younger guys on the field for the Mustangs. Quarterback just going to kind of get behind his big blocker.
Good tackle by Sean Bell again. Cade helping him out there, number 50.
Brought down after a gain of 3 on the play by number 17, Hunter Shumdale. Then bring up second down and 7.
Let's keep that clock moving.
Yeah, I'm fine if they want to run it. Mathematically, there comes a point where they make the realization.
Uh-oh.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Kind of a quick pass over there. He completed that.
Yeah.
Gain of
nice catch.
14, first down and 10.
Number 42, Kyler Rogers.
He did go down kind of rough. Hope he's okay. That knee.
Michael Noble checking in the lineup for the Mustangs. Yeah. Grayson's cousin. Got an injured player for Catoosa down on the field, but several there to help him get up. Kyler Rogers. And the referees are saying, all right, guys, let's play ball.
Glad to see that young man get up. I always hate to see those kids get hurt.
Quarterback going to keep that one.
Quarterback draw.
Yep. Your secondary just kind of got caught taking pictures. Baylor Hall had a shot at him. And that quarterback's fast.
Yeah, they still got all their starters in.
Yeah. They'd like to take a stab at closing that point differential.
You know, they've had a tough season. They're going to continue to have a tough season. They've got a pretty hard road to hoe as well. So helps give them a little bit of a shot in the arm. This is the most points by far they've scored.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only scored. Let's see, where's it at? I had it written down here.
2-point conversion is good.
Extra point run good by number 3, Evan Johnson for the Indians. Bringing the score, Indians 37.
So there's a 19-point differential if they can, if they can get under that 15. I don't know that it helps them or what have you. But a lot of times that's why teams are trying to.
Well, and that won't matter too much in our case,
right?
Because of the. It could. I guess it could.
I mean, if you get into points, between us and Wagner and Skytook, and depending on how, anything can happen, and we've seen some crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's
true. We've gotten in the playoffs before on a coin flip, I believe. So, Catoosa is 0-6 on the season. It has been a long road. Skytook beat him 42-0. Grove beat him 48-0. Inola beat him 40-2. So the Mustangs kind of thought they had a good opportunity coming in tonight to take care of business, and they have. It was definitely a must-win situation for them if they had playoff hopes. And then you got to roll up your sleeves.
Pick up return by number 12, Maddox DeVillibus.
And you need to get a sneaky Skytook team.
Number 2, Matthew Compton for the Indians.
Anything can happen.
Mustangs out of the ball, first down and 10 for their own 40.
Next Friday night, it's a big night. If you can be in the stands cheering on the Mustangs, bring your cowbell, bring your air horn, bring your neighbors.
Yeah, absolutely.
I look for it. Will be a good crowd. Typically, always is with senior night. Family come and cheer them on. And I know Coach Noble and his staff work hard this week to have the boys ready to go. Handoff, gain of 4, maybe 5 on the carry. Depends on where they spot that. Looks like maybe a gain of 5.
Tucker Rogers back in there.
Yeah.
Back.
Number 32, Tucker Rogers. Run down by number
Mustangs really just want to burn this clock. Those snaps for the younger guys are important, but they really want to burn this clock. Pass outside to the right. Number 11 for the Mustangs. The ball goes loose. That. Caden Fisher kind of fumbled it forward, if you will. Down at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for the Mustangs.
Julian Rodriguez for the Indians.
Whew. My heart skipped a beat. The ball fumbled. I thought it was just going to fumble out of bounds. And
yeah, that was a heads
was
up.
it Uriah that picked it up and kept going with it?
I think that was Maddox.
May have been. Reed Barron ran into his own guy, going to fall forward. Gain of 7. As the clock continues to tick away.
Brought down by number 71, Nate McGuire for the Indians. That'll bring him 2nd down and 3 for the Mustangs.
Makes our job easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a fun game. Fun game to call.
All right, we're under 2 minutes. Seth might look at some final offense scores as we kind of wrap this up. I believe that'll go out of bounds for a 1st down.
Mm-hmm.
be curious to see kind of what kind of yardage the Mustangs have amassed tonight. They're saying he stayed in bounds, so the clock does not stop with 1:33 and counting. But it is a new set of downs for the Mustangs, so they really could just kind of kneel out of this one.
The Mustangs at the Indian 20.
I don't think they're going to. Can run it in the end zone, run it in the end zone. Tucker going to dive forward, gain of 3.
Coach has probably just told him to stay in bounds.
Yeah, stay in bounds. Get down, stay in bounds.
Run by number 32, Tucker Rogers. Run down after a gain of 1 on the play by number 3, Devin Johnson. Going to bring him second down and 9 for the Mustangs.
Man, what a fun night of football. Great night for the Mustang family, for Coach Noble, and all of the guys that work hard. Melda Phillips, J.D. Walton, Cody Gilmore, Dwight Tackett, Wade Bridesman. I called Wade's game when he was a player on this field.
Not too long ago.
Yep, glad to have him. Staff Tucker run around the right side.
That'll do it.
Stay down.
Run by number 32, Tucker Rogers.
Says you able to peek on some numbers over there?
Yeah, we're getting some compiled up right here.
Yep. Be great to kind of put a bow on this one and the total yardage. 6 touchdowns tonight for Aiden Gaines. That's fantastic.
That's a pretty good night.
And there it is. The double zeros, the Mustangs on top, 57. Catoosa Indians, the Mustangs 56, Catoosa 37. I'm going to let you enjoy that. So back in the 80s, the Mustangs were making those deep runs in the playoffs. We were playing late November, freezing sleet. It was below freezing, and our instruments all froze up.
Yeah.
And so it literally was just percussion. So like the student section there, they came, stood with us, and we just sang. Great memories.
I got some stats for you, Brent.
All right, roll it, brother man.
All right, we went for 118 rushing, 341 receiving, leaving us for 448 total yards. Brock Lustig, 13 of 17 for 341 yards. Aiden Gaines' final stats, 252 yards rushing on the ground, or 252 receiving yards with 3 touchdowns, 50 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns, and a punt return for 53 yards and a touchdown. What a night.
76% completion rate for a freshman quarterback.
Yeah, I don't care if you're playing 7-on-7. That's good.
Yeah,
that's really impressive.
And he has gotten better every game, and I think that's why the Mustangs tonight were able to come in and absolutely take care of business.
Well, you think about that. I don't think we had a sack. Did we have a sack tonight? I don't know if Johnny keeps those.
I don't think we did.
I don't remember one. Which again, as we started with this pregame about what was going to be a key to the game, I was talking about the offensive line, and man, I tell you, the offensive line did a great job. Being able to keep him clean, if you will, so he can get those 300 and some yards.
Seth, glad you're with us. Hope you can join us next Friday night. You guys have the fish fry coming up next Saturday, correct?
Yeah, correct. Next Saturday, doors will open at 4.
If you've never been, you got to go.
Oh, you got to go.
Go early. Go late. But it's an incredible fundraiser for our FFA program. And so for the entire broadcast crew, Seth Jackson, John Dermo, Grayson Atkins, Maxon Pendleton, Lucas Livingston, Jackson Sego, and Charlie Mois. Todd, it's been a fun game. Appreciate it.
Great game.
We will see you back on the air 6 o'clock next Friday night as the Sky Took Bulldogs come to town, really for another must-win game for the Mustangs. For the entire broadcast.